Welcome, everyone, to episode 19 of Severed Strings. Everything goes on. This was in one of my original plans of strings. This was the second to last episode. Boy, did that not turn out how I expected.
Wait, strings can end?
Last time, Mallory nearly gave her first time to 24 Karat Magic. What will happen today?
Hey, that deal with your husband's still on, right?
My word.
Oh my god.
You fuckers. Fuck all of you.
We open on a train.
And then they just like tap Felix.
What's up, Tobes? Everything okay?
Yeah. You go to the roof with me?
Yeah.
You just squeeze, babe.
Squeeze.
And we just sits on the edge.
Been a crazy day.
Yeah. On a crazy train.
Yeah. The thing, it isn't even on rails, is it?
I don't know.
Kind of like looks over the edge.
It is not.
Pulls himself back up. Yeah, that is off rails. Huh.
Felix.
Yeah.
God. Toby just grabs their hand.
Looks over, confused, but also a little conflicted. Maybe you've got something you want to talk about too.
What do you want to talk about?
How horrible I've been recently.
I won't lie and say I haven't noticed, and that is partially what I wanted to talk about. And you know I would try to help you however I can.
But you can't help someone that's reverting to their old ways and pushing people away.
Well, I don't think you can push me away.
I think it's like a little bit of a weak smile.
But I do think us, needs a break, at least. And if anything, it might allow us to help each other better. You know, like normal people.
Yeah, that might help out a bit. And I really shouldn't be as bad as I am, especially with you.
Stop saying should be all these things. You're setting yourself up for expectations. You should stop doing that.
I will attempt the best I can. The better than I can. Okay, I shouldn't even be saying that.
You will attempt to the best of your abilities.
And if I screw up, at least I got a good friend to keep me, well, you know.
Grounded. And we just pull Felix in for a hug.
He hugs as best he can. At times it's tight, but other times he kind of weakens it, and then back to tight and back to weak. Yeah.
I have a feeling that Sergio's going to be really disappointed.
I don't know, I feel like he'll be, well, disappointed slightly, but also, I mean, you've reached the golden spin.
No, that's why he's going to be disappointed, because we're not bloodline.
I don't remember, Topes. Did I ever tell you what's really been fucking me up?
You don't tell me anything.
I feel like you'd be the one to get this the most, honestly. I'm sorry for not talking much, especially right now when I'm going through a lot more.
Hey, it's okay.
I have a bit of survivor's guilt.
No, really?
So I don't remember if I fully told you about what happened, all those years ago and everything. So, and Felix will explain, his backstory.
No, Felix, don't do that. You can die now.
Backstory dump. It's too late for him.
It's too late for him! I can die!
He's shedding his plot armor.
Yeah. So that's been weighing on me a lot, and after seeing him in the sewers again, and Annie being, well, not here anymore, I kind of feel a lot more guilty. Especially.
Yeah, I get that. Know that feeling. Similar thing happened to my parents.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
You know what that means, at least? I can't go dying on you,
No, you can't.
and you can't go dying on me either.
I'll try not to.
If it looks like you're gonna, I'll do what I can to make sure you don't.
That means you're going to.
I won't die. I made a promise. I have to go back and play with Tokyo Ghetto, remember?
Toby just leans their head on Felix's shoulder, turning in a way that the buns don't smack him in the face.
How much do you want to bet the people? The guys downstairs are gonna think that, oh god, they're not a couple anymore. Felix is gonna go even more self-destructive.
I think they're going to worry about you. We also don't have to tell them right away.
Yeah. I really don't wanna.
All good with me. I didn't really want to tell them either.
I don't blame you.
Have you and Mom up to death?
Oh god, she would. I mean, it's better than other things that could happen.
Like me throwing you off the train?
Oh god, that didn't even come to mind. I was gonna say getting hit in the head with another blunt force object.
Like, like the ground? I'm joking.
I mean, I am perfectly on the edge here. You could do it. It's so easy.
Yeah, that's what I like. Me too.
Don't
I'm
tempt
right here.
Natalie.
Felix, you could.
Felix, roll bravery.
I lose!
As you all arrive, Toby and Felix are the first to see, well, a somewhat familiar face
Amalia.
as the train pulls up.
Oh.
Oh,
hey.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
Oh. Oh.
Felix waves.
Toby waves.
Jacob looks over and nods. MCR exits the train. Oh, wait. I should put on my goddamn thing. A man walks back out and he kind of like stumbles a little bit and you hear him mumble something like, fucking 2 legs. It's like 7 less than normal.
He'll start to head down, like offering like hand that toe if they want it.
We'll take it.
Felix says the cool thing, instead of going down the ladder normally, he's just gonna grind down.
Clomps down. Whole thing just fucking rattles. I'm gonna just like take in a deep breath of the air and look around. What's the skyline like here?
It's okay. It's like a decently sunny day because it's day here in Chicago.
Where are we? Are we in front of like a storage unit or something?
That's kind of what it looks like. It kind of looks like a warehouse.
Okay.
I honestly would have expected 25 to greet us here.
As Gerard kind of talk to Jacob and basically just go, yeah, they're your problem now.
As soon as Gerard is not in line of sight, blocking Heffy and Jacob from seeing each other, Heffy has the most forced fucking smile on in the world.
He's not even forcing a smile.
She's just smiling and nodding.
He nods in acknowledgement.
Toby elbows Heffy.
What?
You don't have to fake it.
All right, they're your problem now. Don't mess it up.
Oh, you know us. We're great at messing things up.
Thanks again, MCR.
He waves.
Us messing things up? It's only standard, don't you know?
Alright, MCR, before you get going,
Yeah?
make sure y'all have a good time.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, I'm sure some people are getting off.
Don't go fretting
It's their
over it. I
break.
know that whole screaming ordeal. And
Yeah, I kind of have to help with that.
Yeah,
They're getting a few days off.
good? Good.
I've just decided. if G2 wants to argue about it, you can suck my... Oh, there are children present. Okay.
Heffy does like the 2-finger wave and it's just like, happy trails!
Toby glares a little bit.
Some of the stands get off as well.
Ooh. On my trip all the way to Chicago. Man, I haven't been in this city in ages. It's good to be back.
I've never been out of...
First time for you?
Yeah.
Welcome to the great US of A. It's not as much as it's chalked up to be, but I think you'll like it.
I was about to ask, what makes it so great?
Mainly the people's inflated egos.
There are war economy, love for fatty foods, and absolutely abysmal health system.
That there be the American
Truly a
promise.
wonder.
Oh, and don't forget about Hollywood. Hollywood's important.
True.
Back in my day, I had a bunch of friends who went here for to get into the film business.
Film business? Really?
Yeah. It's Hollywood. You know, they were going to go become film stars.
What sort of films they working on?
They were not quite like world-renowned film stars, not yet. But I've watched a few things that they were in. They were in some dramas, some serious stuff. They're real good at what they do.
Felix just gonna lean over to Jacob real quick and just... Are there cars typically here as well?
Sometimes.
So we should probably not be in the road.
I'm a rebel.
Okay, who do you think would win in a car fight? Heffy or a car?
My money's on Heffy.
I win.
My money's on Heffy.
Hands down. Or
I
I
don't
guess
know,
hands forward, she flexes her mechanical arm. This thing's got like 400 horsepower in it.
I don't know, I feel like Truck Coon would win.
Maybe if we were in a different type of show. I'll be honest, I don't want to go to the land of make-believe, not yet.
I am to take everyone to shelter. That is my job here.
Thank you.
Jacob looks at all the other people who could have done this. And then
Jacob. What he...
starts going.
Felix is gonna try to keep up, look back.
Can I poke, maybe?
Angsty teen.
You may.
Fellow angsty
Bitch.
teen.
Yo. What?
You de-age people, correct?
Pretty much.
Cool. I got aged by a weird demon Kakakaton.
Mm-hmm.
Aged
Don't
me.
know what that is, but sure.
Eve was keeping it sealed.
Okay.
Cool, it aged me. I'd like to not be old. I'd like to still be my 17-year-old self.
Got it. Felix, do you want to spend a plots point to also be here so you don't have to go through a similar
have
conversation
to
with
talk to
no
her.
one? Because you can't see her.
I can't see her.
I put on my mask, but I don't care.
I was 18.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Egg.
Oh my
Egg
god, wait, there's
appears.
an egg at that show.
Egg
Oh, is it just-
appears.
the fucking cut.
You're in there for some amount of time. I believe Felix, since he was made older, is in there for just a bit longer. But you both, as the egg shatters, feel roughly that age again.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, cool. That's permanent, by the way.
Okay,
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
bye.
So I'm gonna grow a few more inches. Neat.
Toby holds their phone, waiting for the phone call.
Effie looks
Hey.
at Toby, just like, I'm...
You want to tell us about the eggs?
You two look absolutely rejuvenated.
Oh, yeah, we were just a little hungry.
I'm kind of like, no, it's probably a bad idea, probably shouldn't ask.
You do both look and feel like you just had a very nice, long night's sleep.
Thank God.
Oh.
Wait, Heffy still can't sleep!
Effie is like looking at
Maybe
like,
there's someone you should talk to about that.
Is it Dreamweaver?
No, the person who took it. Jacob stops right here. turns around. Here we are.
You know, Hephaestus, I got to be level with you here. Now that we've actually arrived and you're standing right outside of the place, I'm starting to get cold feet about this whole ordeal. But, you know, I usually don't get nervous when I'm about to go perform a show, but just when it has so much...
People got a lot of preconceived notions with us coming in. Yeah, I get you.
It's the preconceptions. It's also the weight behind, like, this might be the most important show I ever do in my entire life. I'm trying not to freak out about it, but I'm kind of freaking out about it.
She's gonna clap her hand on the back of his back and just be like, reasonable. I would be surprised if you weren't freaking out about it. But buddy, if there's a guy to put on a show that's gonna knock their socks off, it's gotta be you.
Golgi Riverdance, you are a man of great talent, and I have no doubt that you'll excel at this performance. It's only standard that you succeed here. Don't worry.
I think you have enough confidence for the two of us.
He's rife with confidence.
Looks it up.
I radiate confidence.
But honestly, don't sweat it. If you mess up, I think there's always another time, another chance. Can't win everyone's heart over. Some people will just refuse to change.
I think that's a reasonable approach to this whole thing.
Felix crosses the street.
Listen, he stood there for so long, he was like, this is a horrible idea, so I'm just gonna stay on the sidewalk over here.
Well,
Shall we?
can't keep them waiting.
Opens the door, and
Oh yeah, shelter.
there is a stand with a lampshade for a head standing against the wall. Oh, good, you're here. Cool. I can take it for here, money man.
Jacob, before you leave,
Hmm.
I need
Yeah.
to win something back from you.
Oh?
Yeah, somebody can't sleep and hasn't been sleeping for the last 2 fucking months.
What? Hey.
Of course.
It's not the worst thing in the world. You don't got it done. Win it back in my back.
What would you like to play?
Oh my god, Topes, don't.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Topes, it's not worth it. Oh my lord, don't.
Alright.
No, seriously. I'm cutting this deal off.
Tell it the deal's been made.
What do you mean the deal's been made? She looks at Toby and is just like, are you dense?
This is a 5-point token, by the way.
Okay. Don't worry, I've got things I can.
Are you really playing rock, paper,
Indeed.
scissors?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors is like, oh no.
Heffy, do something.
Rock, paper, scissors.
You have to do something.
We're
You
in
have
a
to
building. I'm gonna.
use your mechanical eye or something. Try to read what he's gonna play.
I have the perfect world. I could just change his finger.
Place your bets, everybody.
We'll see what the result is.
Felix is watching intently, very curious.
Toby's going to try to pull off the puppy dog eyes, trying to mess him up with how, like, baby Toby looks, especially after the Phoebe thing.
Small.
Alright, you two are playing rock, paper, scissors. Toby, play scissors. Jacob, play paper.
That's not fun at all.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah.
You can do what I say, or you can
Either I
play it your own
lose
way.
or I win. I want to win fair and square, goddammit.
I'm trying to make things interesting.
What if you lose fair and square?
That's fine.
What do
Can
you
we lose
mean
fair
it's
and
fine?
square?
No, I do not
Alright,
accept
so-
that. You're not losing part of yourself. For my behalf, I can live without sleep, man.
So listen, Jacob. This is how you win. When I said that you play paper, you actually play the opposite and play rock instead.
Yes, but now you're saying it in front of them.
We both know how rock, paper, scissors is. Let me play.
We do, yes.
You think they're trying to teach us how to play, like...
I think they're trying to throw you off.
Yes, he is.
Exactly that. It's a mental game. Taps head.
Indeed, it is. Anyway.
What is that -3, Westley? How depressed is he?
Oh my god!
What is that -3, Wesley? How depressed is he?
What do you think?
3 depressed?
Jacob, you can tell his heart's not in it. He just, like, does it. What do you play?
I was gonna play rock.
He plays rock the first time as well, and then he plays rock again, And that basically he's just gonna keep playing rock.
Oh, Jacob, honey.
So basically, until you're just like, oh, okay, I'll just play paper, and then you win. And he says, "Congratulations!" And he takes it out of his pocket and then hands it to October, not to Hephaestus, because
I love it.
October's the one who won.
Yeah. He just holds the chip and looks at Heffy.
Huffy flattens her gaze. Thank you. He's gonna reach out to take it.
Toby pulls it away for a second. That wasn't sincere. Who was the one that's been making you nap for the last 2 months?
October. I
Oh, the full
appreciate.
name.
Yeah, full name. You're getting me to pull out the stops, kiddo. Oh my god. I appreciate that you won. I don't appreciate your scheming. That good enough for you? That's as honest as you're gonna get from me.
Alright, here you go.
Oh.
Toby
Oh,
like,
I should
"Fuck."
warn you, by the way.
Something more of the story is don't play with other people's chips.
He says that as the chip is given. Heffy, roll bravery against the universe, lest you fall unconscious immediately.
Am I gonna realize how
Yeah.
fucking sleepy I am? Yeah.
Heffy is out cold.
Oh.
Someone catch her so
I
she
stand
doesn't hit the
corrected.
concrete, please.
Yep, Cicero's there. Hang on. Something more of the story. House always wins.
I'm gonna set up SPK and Heffy over here.
Will Heffy wake up?
How long is Heffy gonna be out?
Good question. I'll have Tali roll off against the universe. Shelter, over here, just kind of tapping her foot. You done?
I think she's done for a while.
Hey, cool. You, money man, get out. All right.
Thanks again, Mr. Jacob.
He nods.
I assume that we're where we need to be, or...
Oh, he can't see me, can he?
No.
Okay. You can see her now.
Oh, Wesley did the thing.
The background change.
Okay, cool.
Ta-da!
Sorry if I'm a bother.
Nah. Richard, as a note, any token with a background you can see. Anyway, cool. Shelter looks at Jacob.
Man.
All right, so welcome to me. She does jazz hands.
Thank you.
Toby does little claps.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely splendid.
All right, few ground rules. 1, don't worry about people seeing you. While you may get a few weird looks, people wear dramaturgy masks all the time. You shouldn't really stand out much.
I don't know.
Of course, if people start talking to you, then, probably best you don't lie. But, you know.
But Golgi's
Anyway.
gonna write all this down so he can pass it on to Hephaestus later.
Thank
He
you.
pulls at his collar.
That's a good idea. All right, let's see. Other ground rules.
Is there anywhere we shouldn't go?
Oh, probably nowhere that you wouldn't already not go.
So
No
you
breaking and
haven't-
entering.
Yeah, no breaking and entering. Oh, yeah. Money, you're all fucking poor here. So,
Poor? Me?
yeah.
Poor?
Yes.
Pats Tempest on the back. Welcome to the world of us plebeians.
Oh my god.
Interesting. I accept this challenge. It's only standard when face of adversity to rise to the occasion.
Here, bud, I'll give you your first thing. Shelter hands you a you're pretty sure it's a coin. It's about the size of the palm of your hand. On one side is the number 1,000, and then on the other side is just 2 C's. Yeah, this is and she's going to give one to everyone. Yeah, this is our money system here. This is part of Cash.
Wow.
They're a banker stand. Yeah. So if you want any smaller increments, then what you do is you just think about what you want, and she reaches into the coin and then pulls out a smaller version of said coin with a 10 on one side, and then holds up the other, which now says 990. Okay, cool. Got it?
My fortune begins.
Wow.
Cool.
I kind of like this economy better, to be honest.
It's actually quite interesting. I might need to set up a shop here.
All right. That's pretty much all the basic ground rules, and everything else I'm sure you'll pick up. You sense that if she had eyes that you could see, there would be a wink there. All right.
I like her.
Everyone good? Everyone ready?
Yeah,
Me
mostly.
and my horde of tokens.
No, I'm Richard.
Come everyone, I have a new economy to conquer. Let's do this.
I couldn't
Tempest,
make
no!
No,
Temple,
no
please.
conquering. We're just here to visit.
Don't say the word conquering while being a wind and shelter!
Yeah, that's probably not the best idea. Everyone, ladies and gentle ladies, welcome to me.
Oh, who's this little guy up here?
Oh, there's so many dudes. Can you zoom this one, please?
We don't get a chance
yes.
to see all these guys.
I just need to.
Oh.
There's Rohan art. Oh my fucking god.
That's not actually Rohan
That's
art.
not
That's an
Rohan
art that
art?
I commissioned. Yeah,
Alright.
These are so cool.
and some of them are donated by
Oh
friends.
my god, these are
Wow.
so cool. I recognize that art style.
Can I get a
Can we
zoom in on this pretty little baby
Yeah.
right here?
Which one?
The little guy in the middle of the road here.
In the middle of the road.
Ah, but of course.
I love them.
It looks like a
boy.
bee.
Oh yeah, for those of you who want to see her, because I'm sure there are some of you, Dramaturgies is that away.
Felix says no words and starts heading that way.
I was just about to ask you about that. Thank you very much. I
Yeah, figured.
do have to meet up with a bunch of people, and like right now, I think. So,
Yeah.
Tempest, I assure that you can take care
I'm
of this for
coming
me.
with
Show
you.
these rules to Hephaestus when she wakes up. But
Tempest walks over to Hephaestus, right? He pulls out a small roll of tape that he keeps in his coat for just such emergencies.
Oh
Tapes
no.
the note to Hephaestus'
God.
face. There, taken care of. Let's go.
there we go. Look at Mr. Resourceful over here. You got that right sorted out.
I'm always resourceful. I carry everything I need on me. It's only standard.
All right. Well, at this point, I must bid you all farewell for now. Shelter, thank you very much for allowing us entry to this place. I hope to see you at the show.
Hey, Bagolgi,
Yes.
can you roll bronze real quick?
Uh-oh.
There's suddenly a stand in front of you that then pushes you back onto the road.
Oh.
Just in time for you to not get hit by a fucking hyper beam that goes down the street.
A fucking hyper beam.
A fucking hyper beam. As there is a crash as two stands are suddenly in front of you, and oh wow, they are totally fighting.
Zoom
So
now,
Yes,
please.
yes.
Zooms now, please.
Good, Wesley, good. Good.
Here you go. go.
Yo, these are so good. These are
Yo,
so good.
it's the
There's
atomic plug!
And then
Oh
we
my
have
God.
this one.
That looks
Yeah.
fucking.
That looks like a Dragon Ball character. Holy shit.
That's the
Oh,
idea.
Rohan.
You can hear over all the punching and the sword fighting that is going on. They seem to be arguing over something, and one of them just goes, "I told you, they're only pancakes if you make them in a pan!" And then goes down for a swing on this one. And then there is a loud boom, and they fly off into the
They're
distance
fighting
again.
over
Still
that.
fighting.
Of all things to be fighting over, they're fighting over that.
These three
Like,
stands.
squeeze me.
No, I agree.
There's a crater on the ground. They start to fill it in.
See what?
The invites.
Felix just saw a crater appear.
I'll keep my eye open from now on. Thank you very much.
Just pay in mind if you see these guys. Oh, Rage Against the Machine. Can you make yourself visible so that one can see you? Yeah. If you can see these guys, then there's probably a stand fight going around. Just stay out of the way.
So, like, just stand fights are just a common occurrence around here.
Oh yeah. What you think it's a coincidence that stand users fight all the time? No.
If you gather a bunch of people with power in one place, they are sure to use that power for something.
That's kind of fun.
How it do, how it be.
This place
Anyway.
is wonderful.
Fun. I nearly died.
I mean, but you didn't.
Shelter kind of leans on one of this stand, Rage Against the Machine, and is like, yeah. So I think that's probably it. I'm probably forgetting something, but oh well, you'll figure it out.
Shelter, I have a question.
Best place to get coffee.
Coffee? Ooh, okay. I quite like club soda down that way.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Felix is going to skate right back over, just like, oh, right, before I forget, do you have a phone number?
Yeah.
Would you mind exchanging, just in case any questions or anything?
Oh, yeah, sure, whatever.
Sweet.
G2? Waits. Oh, right, she's busy. Anyway, Shelter gives you a phone number.
Felix bows and, will offer a hand.
Shelter fist bumps your hand.
Yay.
You were probably going for like a handshake, but Shelter does fist bump instead.
Tempest, as he walks through this place, he lets that facade he maintains of this rich, powerful person, he lets that fall away, and he just allows himself to feel actual awe and respect for this place. And he can't help but to think to himself, just what the hell were you thinking, Father? Look at this. It's amazing.
Begolgi is just kind of like looking at Tempest right now, just like tapping his chin.
What's on your mind?
I was just wondering where your boys were.
I haven't brought them out. Should I?
I was wondering if that was a good idea or not.
That's what I'm wondering as well. I don't think the other stands here would take too kindly to a stand user.
Do they have a will of their own, so to say?
I always felt that they do, though they never show any indication of it. But, could I confide something in you, Begolgi?
Oh, anything.
Something I intend to do once this is all over. I intend to have Vard sever me, so that these boys can have a... I want the boys to have a life of their own.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry, what?
See,
That was a little bit more heavy than I was expecting from you, Tempest. Oh, hang on.
Which way are we going?
Holy shit.
As you guys walk down.
Ooh.
Oh, this is nice.
Hold on, can you zoom this?
Ah, snake, yes.
It looks very much like,
I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? Yeah, what's its name?
I know.
What the fuck's its name?
Minor Threat.
Yeah. Is that a Minor
Yeah,
Threat reference?
It is.
God.
The person that I got it from, I believe it was Angel. It actually came with 2 other forms that were even more on the nose.
Good. Agreed. I love Minor Threat.
Walking by what seems to be a bar.
Ooh.
There is indeed a hanging sign that says Club Soda near the entrance, which is down this way.
Oh, I see. How do they get this onto, how do they hide, you know, this whole city, like, down here, anyway?
Obfuscation.
So it's all trickery and angles. Yeah.
Boom!
Zoom?
Want to see this one? I've seen that before.
It's something Jared put in.
Okay, I've seen it before.
What's the other one?
It looks like a little earthworm gym boy.
A man.
That's also a Jared art.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You get to Club Soda.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh! Oh god, they're here!
That's
Look
a
at
sudden
this
change in atmosphere.
vibe.
Look!
The Rainbow Squad's on break.
I'm very glad that you guys went to Club
Wait,
Soda.
Finangle's here!
An angle is just here. Good. What's up at this table? Are these like masks floating here?
They seem to be little ghosts made of tissue
Oh,
paper.
yeah.
Also,
yo!
Is that just a floating fish?
It's just a fish that's a tissue box.
That's amazing.
Fishy box. He's got a Burger King crowd.
It's a fishy box.
Guys, I drew this.
Oh, yo.
That's the little thing.
Oh, hey, the pianist didn't start playing, like, scary, foreboding music when we entered, so I think we're in the clear.
Toby will step in, kind of looking around. Can we talk about the 2 disembodied hands at the piano?
Yeah.
Up or down?
Up or down?
Up or down?
I can't handle big decisions like this.
Richard says up. Okay, we're taking this booth. I'm just laying Heffy down and putting Soldier here.
Cicero, would you try to wake Heffy up?
Okay, yeah, you got it. How about I just roll her off the table like you guys did to me?
No, no, no.
I don't know why Cicero getting so up close was so funny.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey.
Cicero goes up
Hey,
close.
wake up.
Hey, wanna kiss?
Wake up.
Okay, do I roll bravery?
Hephaestus.
Okay.
Hephaestus.
Heffy, you wake up in the way of like, oh, I'm awake, but then you fall asleep again and you don't remember waking up the first time.
Yeah.
You're in that mode.
Hang in there, soldier. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. We've got coffee on the way.
Since when did you learn to play the piano, Cicero? It's very pretty.
Yes, thank you. But Toby's gonna be getting you some coffee. Can you, like,
That would be nice.
sit up so you can drink without choking?
Yeah, I'll sit. Heffy is going to not make any action, but Men at Work is suddenly sitting in the seat over here.
Awesome.
Men at Work is just sitting there and just... He seems to have mastered sleeping with his eyes open.
That's terrifying.
Scary.
I'm honestly unsettled. I don't know if I can sleep now. That's the scariest thing I've seen since we got in here, and it's just you.
Toby, you walk up to the bar. The bartender walks over.
Hi there.
He nods,
Can I get
polishing a glass.
2 coffees?
Nods again. Gets 2 cups. Pours them out. A coffee would be 5 cash.
Cash.
Toby will reach into the coin and pull out 10.
He takes it and puts it in his pocket.
I will take the coffees.
He nods.
Love the whole mute bartender trope.
Something comes out of the sink.
The bartender
There it
looks
is.
over and then taps to another sign that says, "Please do not go through the walls."
Goes through the bar.
Don't make me tap the sign!
He's gonna come around over here to the other fish. Just kinda hang out.
The other fish, the other fish, and the other ghost-like things.
Yo.
They start to vibe.
Alright.
One of them offers a fish a little flower.
Okay, Heffy.
Hello. We stopped by a Applebee's on the way back. Something.
No, we're in shelter. I have coffee for you.
Oh, good.
Sit up.
Hang in
I'll
there.
take a cup of shelter.
You're a real trooper, Heffy. You're a real trooper.
She
We'll
just
get
like
you out of here.
slumps up, just on her elbows, still kind of laying down, and just holds out her head for the drink.
Toby will hand the coffee.
You notice that her mechanical head is just spinning. It seems like when she doesn't focus on it, its protocol doesn't know what to do.
Men at Work. Scoot over.
Ooh.
Toby just slides through Men at Work.
Wow. I kind of. Ooh. How much did I miss?
Not much. You have
not
the rolls
much.
for ground rolls for shelter taped to your chest.
Oh yeah. Is it
Oh.
not actually on her fucking face?
Is that our
Yes.
face?
I am.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Off. Just like, who did that?
Tempest.
Figures.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of was gonna do all that anyway, but cool.
Oh yeah. Also, it's not on there, but look out for random stand fights, because apparently
Oh.
it's like
Common.
afternoon rain around here. Apparently.
Gotcha. Good to know. Whew. They do bar fighting in this place?
I mean, they do everywhere fighting.
It's gonna, like, are there windows, or is this place completely, like, no windows?
No windows for the ambiance of the like dark bar at all hours.
Alright,
I
cool.
love
I like
that.
the very subtle lighting down here for the window. That's a really nice touch.
It's great.
For, like, the blinds?
Check it out. Those guys over there, like, at the booth across from us, like,
Oh, yeah.
there. Those are actually all the, believe it or not, those are the yokai who relieved me of my duty of, guarding Nonsense Bungaku's shrine.
Oh, you've met them before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small world, huh?
Yeah.
Here we are, all the way in Chicago, and I'm running into the same spirits I met back in Electra City.
You know how spirits are. Walls don't exactly matter to them.
And they follow you wherever you go, no matter how hard you try to get rid of them.
Christ, sister, are you okay?
Honestly, can I confide in you here? Can I commiserate?
Tali flashbacks to Tempest. Heffy, no clue. Sure.
I wanted to go on this whole sort of vacation thing to kind of get away from all of the spirits and ghosts and yokai stuff. Basically, I wanted to go somewhere kind of mundane and normal, like you know.
You wanted to go someplace normal and mundane, so you went to shelter? Buddy?
People don't explain these things to me, Heffy. People won't explain anything to me.
Did no one tell you we were going to a stand?
On a stand train, I was wondering why the travel time was so short for traveling across the world, but I guess now
Across the ocean and water? Yeah?
yeah, we crossed that bridge, literally.
No bridge. Whew. Yeah, no, this is probably the least mundane place you're gonna find anywhere in America. I could take you to Austin. Like, I'm sure that's much more, like, chill.
I bet there's spirits in Austin too.
Probably, but
When you start seeing them, they just start cropping up everywhere in life, you know?
I feel like you don't deserve, like, a normal day or something after this. I mean, tell you what. Last train home can let it go anywhere. Why don't we done go on a little bit of a little trip down to, like, a normal human city? Eh?
That sounds very, very much like what I need right now, yes.
Well, I don't know if the concert's tonight or tomorrow night or... Tobes, do you know when Gulge is planning on performing?
Fuck if I know.
You know where Gulge is?
Seemed
Like, where is
seemed like he was in
everyone?
a rush to get off.
But Goldie doesn't
go
seem to have
somewhere.
any band members, so I'm assuming not for a little bit.
Okay, I was just thinking that once we get, like, holed up in a hotel or something of the sorts, we could just go take a day trip.
Yeah, we can see about that.
I mean, we don't have, like, a time limit here or anything, right?
Hmm.
Not that I know of.
Time limit is until someone makes a stupid mistake.
Or we get thrown out.
I hope that doesn't happen.
There's only one issue, quote unquote, that I can think of. I might get in the way of that. Cicero's gonna look over to his stand. Hey, you good just hanging out here for a while?
Can you
The
talk to
bartender is also watching.
Yeah, I think honestly we could probably just kind of sneak away. It seems like they found their crowd.
Hey, little bit of time in any relationship apart is perfectly healthy and normal, Cicero.
Yeah, I don't know how much they really get me, which has been putting a lot of stress on our relationship, as you can imagine.
Can you talk to it?
I've tried talking at it.
Doesn't seem very responsive.
It's, yeah, big difference of talking with and versus, talking at.
Yeah, I think a little bit of a time apart would do you good. I'm gonna check out the city. The human city for a little bit. We're in Chicago. I've been here
We
before.
can see all the amazing things that Chicago has to offer, like deep dish pizza and heroin.
Yes, I love getting myself a little bit of a food coma. Not the heroin coma. No, thank you.
It's refreshingly depressing out here.
Are you sure you want to go out to Chicago? I mean, like, we could choose a different city.
Absolutely. This is a dream to me to finally, get away from it all. Go see America. everything it has to offer, all of its beautiful square concrete architecture, and
about you, Toby?
smog-filled atmosphere.
What do you mean? What about me?
What are you thinking of doing?
I don't know.
Where'd Felix go?
I think dramaturgy.
Alright. See, I want to check the place out myself, you know. But first things first, I feel like vacationing's pretty important, all things considered. So, Cicero and I might head out to the human world just for a little bit to unwind from the train.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Meet you back up here. I don't know, in an hour or two.
Yeah, or I'll text you. You know, we can figure out something.
Sounds good. Men at work.
Mm-hmm.
You want to stick around here?
Can we do that?
I have an idea.
It's a world of unlimited possibilities. You could also try to find someone to make that happen.
That's my thoughts,
That's true.
basically.
Yeah.
Range extender or
okay.
something that can make your range. Dang, I can't remember. Can Varden do that? I know they can modify stand aspects.
I don't know. I mean,
Doesn't G2 count as a range reset point?
Wait, what if Men at Work goes through my phone and comes out of your phone, Tope?
Then he'd have to stick with me.
Yeah, but like you're gonna be staying in
I
shelter.
could just take your phone.
You could just take my phone, but then I would, be possibly lost in the
Not
city.
have a phone. Yeah.
Well, here.
True.
I feel like that's a
true.
good idea. I don't want to bother her
Probably
though.
busy.
Probably. G2, do you have just a moment to send one Men at Work through to 1 October Helios?
It doesn't seem like she's listening.
I'm gonna just try holding the phone up to Men at Work and see.
It goes through the hand. Yeah, that didn't work.
Yeah.
She's probably not listening to us 24/7.
No, I know she's
That's okay.
not, but like, I mean, we could just call her.
Do we have her phone number?
Do we have her phone number?
I don't have her phone number.
I don't have her phone
Right.
number.
The only one who might have her phone number is Felix.
And he's not here. Great.
Well, I mean, I don't want to point it out, but he points to he kind of does the thumb backwards to behind him. I feel like someone over there might
That's true.
be a little awkward.
I mean, this whole thing's gonna done be awkward. Might
Yeah.
as well start somewhere with someone we know, right?
Aye.
True.
Yep.
You walk over and you start to like listen to the conversation more. Man on the Silver Mountain, classic very loud man at bar having a very nice time.
Does he sound like my dad?
Yes, he does.
Oh, ow.
Toby just turns around and watches Effie.
She falters for but a second.
Swing looks and sees Cicero. Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
guy
it's-
with the
It's
mask.
been a while, isn't it?
Yeah, who are you?
Oh,
I'm just kidding, I
man. I'm a
remember who
man
you
with
are.
a question.
Technically,
Man with a
yeah.
very important question for a very dear friend of mine, who is wondering that if we were to say go off somewhere else in the world, but the spirits who have bonded themselves to us want to stick around here with you lot for a while, would anyone you know be able to make that possible?
Effie just like holds her hands together, and just like, if it's not too much trouble, we don't want to be a bother.
Kill the lights. She kind of leans over and kind of elbows Man on the Silver Mountain, kind of whispers, "That's her. This is the point. This is the drama point I was just telling you about." Look, I know that you're all about your plot points and all that. But like, he looks over at Heffy.
Big story beat. We need a write out.
Leviathan just kind of hops onto the table with 2 words in its mouth, plot and point.
Kill the Lights is gonna try and scoop him up.
He will allow to be scooped.
And then she holds it out close to Man on the Silver Mountain's face. You see the sun kind of back up a bit while the body stays there, and she goes, "It's a sign." Virtual Insanity is just kind of watching and just doing the like with his fingers. And Swing is just like, hey, mask guy. Yeah, you want to hang out? Oh, I'm sure that we have a place for it. And then kind of motions to Kill the Light's elbows him again, and he allows himself to be pushed, and then pats next to her, looking at Cicero.
All right, like what is going on?
I think you're being like tested.
Yeah.
We're using you as an excuse.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Tell me about this. Tell me about shelter. What's going on in the big city?
Oh, of course. Kill the Lights seems to have a habit of talking in a stage whisper. Why worries, like, face palming a little bit of just like... Man on the Silver Mountain looks at Hephaestus. A little awkwardly. When you're looking at Man on the Silver Mountain in particular, because he's like a source of light, is basically, you know how when you're looking at a source of light and then you close your eyes, you can still see the outline of it, kind of? Imagine, like, whenever that happens, it's the outline of your dad instead of Man on the Silver Mountain.
Ow! Ooh, ow!
That's the
ow.
feeling. That's the feeling.
Toby Men at Work.
He gets the idea.
I feel like I'm in one of those movies that my friends performed in.
Oh, you do movies?
I don't.
Oh, your
No,
friends do movies?
I don't do movies. I do not do movies. That's way too much for someone of my age.
Oh, it's never too late.
I am old and antiquated.
Here, let me... No, I know a perfect thing that I could cast you in.
Oh. I'm willing to do cameos. That's it.
Perfect.
Effie is just like... She's kind of rubbing her eyes like she doesn't fully believe what she's seeing.
You wanna, sit down?
Could get a drink?
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good. Hey, gin and juice! The bartender looks up. Two over here. Bartender nods. Walks over with 2 drinks, and Man on the Silver Mountain says, oh, can I get mine carbonated? Gin and juice. Sets down carbonated whiskey.
Oh, that's... Effie's just like, that's one powerful choice.
Yeah.
Gin and juice. Could I
He looks over.
don't order anything from you? Is that the gimmick of this place? Or is there a menu of some sort?
He grabs a menu and then sets it in front of you.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Seems like a pretty standard bar menu.
Alright, she's gonna look for like cappuccino adjacent.
There is a thing above the drinks that says carbonation, add 5 cc.
Didn't carbonate anything?
Not 5, it was 1. Yeah.
Oh.
And then Man on the Silver Mountain says, oh, I'll put it on my tab, don't worry.
Oh, I mean, when in Rome, I have to. I'm gonna order carbonated coffee. I'm so curious.
He goes over, gets some coffee.
Carbonated
Comes
coffee.
it back over. It is indeed both steaming hot, yum coffee and bubbling like soda.
Excellent. And then she's just gonna like take it, nod to the bartender, and thank him.
He nods back.
God, I don't know how to start this, but
Yeah, me neither.
suppose we just sort of do.
Are you getting that weird feeling when you look at me? Because I'm kind of
Yeah.
getting the weird feeling when I look at you. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I don't want to make any presumptions. How is it for you? Am I like...
He pulls up a chair for Men at Work.
Do you feel... Oh, yeah. For a minute, Mark, I didn't mean to make you stand. I was just a little bit,
Yeah, that's fine.
stammery. Are you, like, bully him, or is he sort of like a distant relative?
I'd say it's more akin to like... You know when you meet someone and you haven't seen them for years, and then when you meet them again, it's like they're the same person.
Like no time has passed?
It's like that, but they're also, noticeably different because, It's been years.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. So I still remember that that built-in set that got you on Christmas.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I wore that thing out till it was unrecognizable.
Yeah.
Talk to Ma on the train up.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still drinking buddies.
That's good. I'm glad. God, I can't imagine it's easy for y'all.
Oh yeah, it's real weird.
But things are going all right in the city. I promised her something, and I'm
That's
gonna offer the same thing to you, because, of course you're invited. Of course you are. We're gonna meet up, and, I'm gonna bring Percy.
The sun gets a bit brighter for a moment. Yeah, I'd like that. And like, puts a hand on the table and picks up his carbonated whiskey, and then does a thing where it's like, it's almost like he's splashing it into his face, but it's like it starts to orbit the sun a little bit, and then like every so often a little bit of it will go into the sun, and there'll be like a little solar flare kind of thing.
That's wonderful.
And like, if it's weird to like refer to me as any relative thing, if it's like any of that.
I'm just worried I'm gonna say something that'll hurt you.
I was gonna suggest that I'll probably suggest the same to Percy. If any of this feels weird, we can always just start this off as drinking buddies, kinda.
You know, I think that sounds like a nice idea. I'm in no hurry, and it's been a while, so wanna take things slow.
Yeah. That sounds nice. And he holds up the glass and is gonna like
Yeah.
go to cheers.
Cheers it, and she's gonna do that, and as she does, she says, "Besides, I feel like we really haven't had the chance to take it slowly."
Yeah.
And she'll clink on that.
While Cicero's talking, he's also flipping through like this handbook, like this big like a travel book essentially, but for ghosts. And he's looking to see and is like, okay, in case of being haunted by a dead producer, you mustn't take any of their film deals, cause you will be, your soul will be sealed forever in their film. Got it. Okay, so yes, go on. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just going to offer if you wanted to be an extra in one of my plays. Your mask is perfect, your energy.
I mean, I'm flattered, but I think you're talking me up. To be honest, I think you're talking me up a whole great deal. I'm a nobody. I'm not a big name.
You're not, but you're
I'm not gonna be selling tickets.
Well, that's why you're an extra. But like,
Whoa,
an
hey
important
now. Are you saying just because I'm an extra now apparently I've never been so insulted in my life. The deal's off.
Oh my god.
She does exactly what she's doing in her token. Oh, woe is me, to be or not to be.
Yeah, save it for the big screen.
Leviathan
Save it for the big screen.
Oh my god, Cicero!
As you like get up, Swing just kind of chuckles and he just goes, nice. He's gonna offer you a fist bump.
Listen, it's no hard feelings.
Yeah, she'll get over it.
Just all drama, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I knew someone who's just like it and talked a big game, got everyone to move to America. Now, I'm not sure what the most recent movie they were in, like Alien 17.
Ugh.
Listen, as soon as you start going into the double digits for sequels, it's time to stop. It's time to cut it off.
Honestly. Virtual Insanity just nods.
People can't come up with anything creative nowadays for new movie ideas.
Poet.
Oh, pote.
Pulls out their notebook.
Kilolites immediately stops their quoting of fucking
Hamlet?
Yeah.
and looks over at Poet.
Poet is just holding the quill patiently with the book open.
Your mask, and does the like director thing of like holding the two fingers around.
Oh my god.
Cicero's like peeking around the side of the booth.
Toby like sits on their knees and like leans over the back. They want to help you write.
Okay. When dealing with cursed producers, I don't see anything about helping to like offering like writing advice in here. Are you sure this is a good idea?
It's fine.
Swing leans over. It's totally a good idea. Virtual insanity just sips from his cup. You can indeed see a sign on a man that Felix can see is walking out of. You do indeed see a sign.
Hey.
She
I
got
love that.
fucking branding.
Oh, not branded. No.
There's also a store next to it with way too many M's.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Fucking hell. Where are you guys going?
We're trying not to run into anyone. You should probably do the same. Going kind of fast there, and you know, there's people.
Closes his eyes for a moment. Does he feel like there's anyone nearby?
Maybe.
Yeah, I can't tell. If there is, then you'll have to let me know, since I don't feel any, like, weird disturbances.
Alright, so just avoid this fine person right here. Don't crash into them.
Oh, all right.
This little flying stand as it's going just kind of looks at you, kind of weird. Like, that's a bit of a weird interaction.
What the fuck,
Okay.
dude?
Yeah, you know what? I'll just keep doing that. I'll clear the way for you, apparently.
I mean,
Just go where I'm going, you know?
Felix looks left, looks right, sees nothing, starts to wheel across.
Hang on, if anyone's getting reduced to a paste here, let it be me.
Oh, I won't get reduced to paste.
Oh, by the way, as you guys have been walking, you have been seeing sometimes people just like walk in the street. It seems that cars are kind of a rarity here.
Felix can't help but stare a little bit, just because they look interesting.
They're wearing really cool new clothes.
It's, that is interesting.
Oh yeah, those two as well. They're also wearing cool clothes.
Look at that. Powerful.
I would look at that, but I cannot. Ooh, that face looks cool.
Oh my god, it's
Oh my
different
god, the
colors.
shop.
Get couch, get couch, get couch, get couch.
I think that's exactly what Jared said when he was putting
Wesley,
it
I
down.
require a zoom. Joe.
That is beautiful.
Adorable.
You know, they got one of the muse. They got one of the
Only
big
this
muse here.
group. Only this group.
What?
Oh no.
She's so pretty.
So pretty.
Anyone else would say that's horrifying, but us, we're just like, that's pretty.
Sorry, I'm vibing too much to the music.
Yo, is that a poser? Smooth Criminal 2?
Oh, thank God Felix doesn't know that someone's stealing his look.
Puppet wife.
Oh no, they made Puppet Wife real. Oh no!
Puppet wife real.
It's just because she's like one of her eyes is falling off, and she's got the buttons.
Darling, you're here! And comes over, does the like classic grab, and then the like mwah, mwah on the cheeks. Does it to Bagolchi as well.
Yeah, he's used to it by now.
Yeah. Welcome to my shop.
How are you doing, Dramaturgy?
I'm doing lovely. Thank you.
I'm glad I finally got to, well, come visit.
Indeed, I am as well.
Hello.
So what brings you all here today?
Oh, I'm here for business. I think these two were tagging along just because they wanted to see shelter.
Oh,
But of course.
ironically, I was just coming this way because I wanted to see Dramaturgy again.
She does like hand over her heart thing.
This place is absolutely amazing.
Oh, why, thank you. I designed it myself, sort of, kind of.
Is that a runway I see over there?
Oh, yes, it is. That's my favorite new addition.
Classy.
We just got it installed.
Classy stuff.
Indeed. I had to squeeze a few things over here instead, but I think it is so worth it.
Definitely seems like it works.
I agree. That mirror, though, gives me some bad vibes. I don't know if that's just me.
What? It looks like an awesome mirror to me.
Anyway,
Yes?
I think it's about time that we, get the band organized.
Ah, we're talking business, yes.
And she puts up a ring for service thing and then says, come, follow.
All right. Hey, you two. Are you going to be good on your own? Like,
They can come too.
hi.
Well, I'll be there in a bit. I'm just gonna look at some of the clothes.
It's
Oh, but of course.
past the mirror.
Pick out something you like.
Don't be so nervous, Bugul. You've got this.
She takes you past the very long mirror.
Come into my office.
Oh, wow, isn't this lovely?
Indeed.
You got the string lights up and everything.
Yes, I do. I do love them.
I like what you've done with the place.
Thank you. You've never seen it before, but thank you.
Doesn't matter if I've seen it before, I see it in its current state and I like what I see.
Exactly.
Tempest is a man of class. He appreciates a good mahogany desk whenever he sees one.
Ah, yes, I love this desk. She kind of rubs in. Anyway, what do we have to discuss?
Oh, what else is new? We've been trying to get everyone together to organize a show.
Ah, but of course, do we have anyone else? Question.
I thought you had all that under control. Have you been able to find anyone?
I am looking for people. However, it is quite a. Oh, I should be working. She takes out from under her desk a that liquid that whenever you slap it, it's hard, but then otherwise it's
Yeah.
liquid and all that. Basically a box of that stuff, but it's green color, like her hair.
I'm making a mask right now.
I take it that the demand for the things haven't slowed down, so to speak.
It has not, which makes searching kind of difficult.
I was planning on having the show be tonight, you realize.
Ah,
And here we are. It's just you and me, and we don't have anybody else performing yet. It's, as you can imagine, having a show with no performers is kind of less than ideal.
it is. I was going to suggest. I did find one thing. It was a poster on the street that I passed by. Which, how many members do you think we need, really? There's me, there's you. A band of 3 or 4 seems reasonable. Maybe someone on lights?
Yes. We wouldn't want to. We spare no expenses. This is we want this to have impact.
Indeed, we don't want it to be lackluster. We don't want it to be a performance that it's it was just there. It was a thing.
They were trying something new, but they ended up half-assing it. No.
Exactly. I did find a poster of a different music group that we could collaborate with, perhaps, maybe? I think that
It's an option. Oh.
they have an audience here already.
And Dramaturgy reaches in and takes out poster that she seems to have taken like the classic, I see something on the wall, I rip it off because it's important, and then there's a scene transition, except this is for real life, so there was no scene transition.
This
I'm
week
very happy
only,
with this poster.
a show by the Gym Class Heroes. Stereo Hearts on music, and Roy G. Biv on lights. Off the Alley of 137, Canada Boardwalk, December 4th through 10th. So, you suggesting we try to track him down and get a meeting going?
Indeed, I think that would be reasonable. And perhaps we can, instead of having it tonight, maybe we can do something where it's like the big I've heard they're doing a big finale for their final show, so maybe something similar to that.
I'll
You'd
bring
also
it up
get
with
2
them. I'll
days
bring it
to-
up with them in discussion.
Indeed.
I presume that you're going to be busy for the rest of the day?
I am, yes, I do have to make this still. She pats the goo.
I think we can adjourn this meeting right here, right now. Go look for them. I'll tell you how it goes.
Indeed, do so.
I could get
do so.
something managed. That'd be great. I was, oh boy, you still got a bunch to do. Keep it together, Koji.
Oh, you can do it.
What instrument do you play?
Bass guitar. I could also do audio mixing if we can't find someone for the backstage crew. I can handle that as well.
Indeed.
I don't necessarily have to be a performer, but impact is what we're going for.
Yes, it probably would have a good impact to have the visual.
Now, you also brought up if we wanted any additional features. Do you know if they sorted anyone out for catering? Anything like that?
Catering. Well, next door we do have a very lovely place. The Mims, as I call it.
Mims is a lot easier than saying the full thing.
She does a lot of baked goods and everything, and depending on how mature we want it, we could also get some alcohol of some kind.
That would be from the, what did they call it? Hi, that would be from the club soda, wouldn't it?
Yes! Oh, I love gin and juice. He's great.
Right, noted. Bring it up with gin and juice for catering possibilities. Okay. And also go next door to see if we could sort out maybe a plate of some cookies, muffins. I wasn't aware that you enjoyed partaking in food, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, I can't.
Oh,
I don't have a mouth.
Hi. There's the scratch, or whatever the fuck.
Yes, I wish I could, but alas, I cannot wear my own masks.
I was just about to ask. Unfortunate.
Yes. Yes, sometimes I long for it, but I guide those to a treasure that I myself cannot possess.
I was just about to say that as well, that it is a poetic type of drama, isn't it?
Indeed it is.
Fitting of one of yourself.
Oh, but of course.
We're not trying to put on a tragedy here. Let's not be so glum now. Hey, bright side is we won't have to worry about you
Exactly.
stealing any of them before the show.
Of course not. Well, it seems like we have a plan of sorts.
Listen, between you and me, I wasn't sure how anyone here would react to our presence, outsiders coming in. I don't know if
Yes,
we'd
I
be
was
generally...
wondering too.
I didn't know if we'd be generally favored, if there would be some who'd be nervous around us. Looking back at Tempest.
They probably would be if they looked closely. See, I have a thing where I can just tell if someone is wearing one of my masks. It's very obvious to me, but apparently no one else sees it. Anyway, so it's obvious to me that you're people, but to other people, they would probably just think, oh look, it's an object stand or a wearable stand. Just wearing a mask because that's what they have to do.
Hey, Tempest.
Aye.
I don't give off an object stand, vibe, do I?
I look him up and down. I regard him for a moment. Another moment. Another uncomfortable moment. I have no idea.
That pause was really making me scared there.
Oh, Bagolji, I think you would make a lovely guitar.
You know what? Yeah, sure. I'll go for that. I'll roll with it.
Full seriousness of like, yes, this is a compliment.
That is amazing. I love it.
Oh, I think that's that.
Indeed.
I just want to keep you away from your busy work.
Oh yes, it is very busy work.
Work that you find yourself all alone in your office, day after day, doing the same task over and over again without a chance for a bit of a reprieve to go do something a little bit more exciting. I understand.
Are you trying to coax her into coming
Yes.
with you?
You are a little shit.
100%.
You know that? You're a little shit. You know that?
She is
Bagolji
slowly
isn't
reaching
making
her
it,
hand.
like, isn't making it a mystery of that. That's exactly what he's doing.
She's slowly working her hands into the thing that says, "Oh, darling, if you want me to come, I will, but I do have to get this done, so how about we meet up later? Is that alright?"
We'll be next door.
Indeed. It seems the thing that you would need me for most is she goes to, like, tap the poster again, but her hands are in there, so she's like, that. So, we'll make sure to meet up definitely before that.
Alright. No, it's a done deal.
Indeed! She eventually gets one of her hands out and offers to shake it. It's covered in goo.
Bagolji just mind. Yep, there we go.
Is squish. It's like pudding.
I must,
She puts her hand back in.
I must stress how much of a unbelievable help that you've been to, make all this happen.
Oh, I'm glad.
Make something that I would have believed to have been just a pipe dream, mere fiction, coming reality. But hey, that's what the stage is for, right?
Indeed it is.
We'll be at the Bakers. You know where to find us. Now,
Indeed.
one last thing. In the meantime,
Yes.
our friend, you saw him out there.
Yes.
You know, the whole thing that he's been kind of, his whole deal that he's been going through right now.
A little, sort of, kind of. No, not really.
Okay, well, he tagged along for what I was assuming is
He did
a specific
seem a little
purpose.
off.
To
You know what? Send him back in here.
try to be like, I don't know, a little bit. You could be like, I know, be a little bit more soft and understanding with him.
Oh, darling, soft and understanding is my language.
Okay, your language is also shouting a lot and lots of energy, which might be a
Very
little,
true.
just a little bit too much for him.
Okay, I won't be as energetic. I'll be like this.
Oh yes, what are you doing right now? That'd be perfect. One last thing before I go.
Yes?
What's with the mirror hallway?
It's a place for people to look at themselves before they go out on the runway. Practice their walk.
You've got like many people doing like fashion shows here?
It's mostly just me.
Fair enough. Alright, come along now, Tempest.
Yes. Let's be on our way.
Felix looks like he's just looking through clothes as normal.
I'd say this one's about perfect for you, if you don't want to stand out in the slightest, that is.
Seems pretty standard for you.
He thinks for a moment, he's like, I'm not in Phantom Thief mode, so I don't mind standing out too much. But if I was in the Phantom Thief mode, that would work good. It would make me seem a little bit more vague. Maybe I'll take that for later.
Oh, by the way, Dramaturgy wants to talk to you.
Oh! Before I do that,
They're working, so...
that would be very rude of me to not...
Yes, if
Hey,
you wanted to take more of a moment to maybe listen to some, maybe it's my old-fashioned sensibilities, but I swear, every time I see you, you get more and more preppy every day. What's up with that? What's up with that, Felix?
Preppy,
Listen, you could be level with me here. You don't have to dress up for anybody except for yourself.
I mean, the clothes I'm wearing right now are a little bit big on me. I got these for, my growth spurt that I had for a little bit there, so
Aye, and then you got put in an egg.
Oh, yes, that was, her ability.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Oh, didn't you guys get the memo? Like, they explained a lot of their abilities to us.
I'm going to,
Think I'm
while
good at
Felix is
remembering
talking...
things? I have people for that.
While Felix is talking, I'm gonna get like armfuls of like the stupidest clothing. Like, listen,
Oh no!
real like not purposefully being condescending, but some real emo shit.
Yeah, Phoebe's got like age stuff and whatnot. If I understand it correctly, she can egg you and you'll go back in age in a way.
Hey, actually, let me interrupt you for a second here. Opinions on sequins?
I'm sorry, sequence?
They're only standard. They're amazing.
I mean...
I'm wearing sequin underwear right now.
Alright, too much information, man, but you know what? Live your best life. Live your best life and push your pedal to the metal.
He would wear studded underwear.
I mean, the last time I wore anything that was sort of sequence probably would have been the original coat I wore.
Aye, it was a fucking ball of a coat too.
Oh, yeah, that was actually part of, his expression kind of drops.
Listen, here.
That is a lot
Back
of
there,
clothes.
she's got this whole ass hallway that you could have completely to yourself to try on whatever style that you wanted to go for. Listen, it's don't get many opportunities to find fashion like this. Like this is prime stuff. This is made by people who I don't think are even aware of like modern trends and like what's hip and what's not. Special opportunity. Here, yeah, I picked out a bunch of random shit that just looked interesting to me. You figure out what works for you, buddy.
How big is the pile?
It's like an armful.
Oh goodness, that's a lot. Man, you would get along with my cousin.
Listen, let me live vicariously here for a second.
I think you could try some of this on yourself, couldn't you? You're hip, aren't you?
I wish I was hip.
I mean, you got.
I used to be hip, but then hip was no longer hip.
I mean,
And
your
now
arm is pretty cool.
and then I went hip hop, if you know what I mean.
I thought you went pop, or was it rock? I can't remember. You said it, and what's the genre that you do again?
It's sort of like a pairing between like psycho rock and neo future funk, if you're familiar.
That is a strange
fuck?
combination.
I love.
So,
Listen, there's been so much music's been done for countless centuries since the beginnings of time. Essentially, you gotta try to strike out. You gotta try to find some new pathways to go down. You gotta make it original.
so what do you even call it? Neo future rock, maybe?
That's an amazing name.
It's a little bit redundant, but it sounds cool.
But where would you get the cyclotron?
And what other genre could you have a theremin player?
I'm sorry, a theremin? I at least know the outfit I'm going to buy, but I will try on some of this other stuff. Elbow ding.
Aye. The expectation was that you would be going to be going back there.
Oh.
Pointing back behind the curtain.
Felix, moves his arms up, he was about to, rub the back of his head, and then stops, because, he would drop the clothes. He's just like, oh, I thought that would have been rude.
Anyway, try not to be too nervous. Bye.
Yes, it's best not to keep a lady waiting.
Mouth open, mouth closed. Mouth open, mouth closed. Mouth open, mouth closed.
Oh my god, he looks like he's trying to catch flies.
Maybe.
I remember when I was a nervous young lad like that. It was just before my 4th business meeting. Good times.
If I had my hands right now, I'd throw a card at you. If I'm supposed to go act like you guys are in the way.
Right, of course.
Have fun, you two.
Aye.
You too.
Same goes for you.
And whatever happens, Felix, you're an awesome kid, alright?
Thanks, Tempest. Miss Dramaturgy, am I able to
Yes.
They said to come this way. Is it alright if I...
Come in.
Oh, alright, thank you. I didn't want to... Also, I feel bad because I was going to pay for some of this.
Did you see who rang the bell?
That was me.
Because I need... Oh, okay.
I thought it would be rude to, like, gently puts the clothes down, make sure that they're all nice and neatly folded before, like, resorting them. Yeah, I thought that, it would be proper to ring the bell and whatnot. I thought that would be rude to just come back, and they said, no, she's waiting, and I was like, I mean, you know how it is.
I do, yes. She has her hands, like, forearm deep in a goo thing. It just, like, bucket of goo.
He, like, finishes folding the last piece of clothing and just kind of, like, wheels over and just intently staring at the process. What is this? That is really interesting.
Oh, this is, well, luckily you're here for the final part. And she slowly pulls out a mask.
So that's how they're made.
Wipes it off. Yes, this is the final step. It's a very long, 4-ish hour process.
So it's kind of like ceramics in a way.
Yes, that's a very good way to put it.
That's so and what is that didn't seem like really viscous. That seemed like kind of like a little bit of a goo. So interesting.
Oh, yes. It is indeed goo. She kind of like wearing gloves almost a bit, and she holds up one of her wrists, which is leaking a little bit of the goo because it's not on tight. Yes, it's that.
Oh. Man, I bet kids would have way too much fun playing with that.
Probably. I'm very... Sets down the mask and then, like, grabs her forearm and just, like, squishes it, and it squishes like one of those, like, you know, a squishy bag.
Yeah. It just means you have to give, like, the best hugs.
I have been told that they are very nice. Also very unsettling sometimes.
What, people don't like being, like, surrounded by, like, a really nice goo?
No, some people don't, actually. It's very odd.
Huh. Yeah, that is kind of strange to me.
You know exactly what I'm thinking, and I hate you.
I don't at all.
Really? Richard, you don't. Okay. I love being surrounded by goo.
Goo is nice.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
If I could get a fucking, like, one of those beanbags that's like a goo, oh, that would be so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Felix, seeing that just kind of gets a little bit more of a smile. Just, oh, you kept it.
I did. I like it.
I'm glad.
Sometimes I roll it like a die.
I'm glad that you...
So, what brought you here?
Well, I mean, for starters, I just kind of wanted to see you again. You're always nice to talk to.
Well, thank you. Oh. Hand over heart.
Second, I remember you saying that you were, you know, fashion person and all that, and
I am.
And well, if you couldn't see it, the kind of like holds up his arm and like shows how, like, you know, the sleeves are a bit long, the pant legs are a bit.
I did notice that. Also, I've heard that you can't see me if I... Dramaturgy disappears for a moment and then reappears. Ooh, that.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so odd. That's very odd for that to happen. You are odd.
I met my... Kind of pauses for a minute and just... Oh, Toby would say try to be honest to people, and just kind of sits in a chair.
Yes, do say.
I, met my dead friend in a sewer, and
Interesting.
He took Annie with him.
That's not normal. But then again, a lot of things aren't. Most things aren't normal, actually.
Yeah. For all I know, I could have just let some evil person take them. But, I mean, it...
Well, if your friend isn't evil, then it's probably okay.
That's what I was going on as well. Still feels really weird after a while of not... Well, you know...
I would imagine.
It's like...
You also look different.
Yeah, I'm blind in this eye right now.
Oh no! Oh my. She kind of like leans forward and does the like wave in front of it. Oh, you are, aren't you?
Yeah, I assume that might have something to do with the fact that he took Annie with him, maybe?
That seems likely-ish.
That's what I was thinking too, because that was the same eye that got the shattering and then stained glass and whatnot.
Yes.
And you know what they say, eyes are the window to the soul or heart.
Exactly. See, and your eyes are like, I still see you in them. Though, I don't see you in the rest of you.
Rest of me?
Yes, the rest of you.
Hmm.
She kind of thinks for a moment. And then, eureka moment. She picks up the mask. Put this on.
That is,
Go ahead.
He picks up the cane. Felix twirls the cane in his hand and tosses it up to like catch it as he puts the mask on, thinking,
Oh, hat. So you're doing the thing where like you toss it up as one form and catch it in the other. Go ahead and flip your token.
Okay, well, the first thing I know that would immediately happen is the cane would bonk her on the head. Because they're now a little bit shorter, not much, but a little. And Felix is just like, okay, that's different. That should not have happened. The measurement was proper. Okay, that's a little weird. She reaches for her throat.
Push, mirror.
What's up, Dramaturgy? Oh, hello. Did I get Annie back or something?
This is what my masks do. Oh, you look lovely.
Felix is like patting herself down at this point, just like, huh.
You never told me that I'm hurt. Clearly.
What? Wait, what? Oh, didn't tell you what?
Well, I mean... Oh, Felix. Changing genders with dramaturgy masks is not an often thing that happens.
Wait, you're saying that this isn't a normal thing? I mean, you used to do it all the time with Annie.
Oh, honey. Oh, sweetie. Oh, you have a lot to go through, don't you?
Confused, blinking.
Honey, that's not normal for normal people. I don't believe so, no.
Is it bad?
No, it's not bad at all. It's just different.
But then also, I assume the clothes are still like massive, probably even more massive now.
Here, you know what? Dramaturgy kind of like takes you and puts you over here. All right, clothes off. Off with them.
Felix kind of does that like embarrassing, like covering like, you know, chest and stomach and everything. It's just like, I mean, I already know my measurements.
I have. Okay. Oh, okay. Good. Then tell me.
No, whenever she's using, you know, Annie, whenever messing around like this.
Okay. That seems roughly accurate. Roughly a little bit. She kind of like looks up and down. Don't worry, I'm a tailor. I can help if parts of it don't fit anyway. She goes out and a few minutes later comes back, arms full of clothes.
Oh boy.
Sets them onto chair.
Oh boy.
We have a lot to figure out.
This feels like it's going to be fun and also terrifying.
Yes, that is. Look. She kind of like pushes you out this way as well. Of just like, look, we have an entire private runway, and then when you're feeling confident, there's the one in the actual store.
Alright.
It will be a lovely experience. Now, should I still call you Felix?
I mean, I always went by Felix even as this.
Okay, Felix then.
My father gave me a very, as he put it, neutral name.
Ah, of course. We're going to be here for a while.
Alright.
Felix, let me give you the trans rundown.
I like to imagine as Begolgi and Tempest were walking out, Begolgi just like kind of like aside says to him like, I hope he picks out something interesting. That boy always dresses so plainly. I hope he surprises us with something when we get back.
Someone has made their way to a roof.
Bob?
Toby bought some snacks. Is snacking with Ultra Poet King and Leviathan.
Until eventually the door on the building opens. Holds out a piece of paper and just says, you know, highest point you can get to legally is very hard to find.
Yeah?
Yes, it is.
I mean, I could have just texted you, but I like being a little bitch.
I've noticed.
Really?
Yes.
With how distant you've been, I'm surprised. Is anything going even into your eyes with how far you're staring?
So did you call me here just
No.
to...
No. I don't know.
Okay.
I thought we were friends.
Friends?
I mean, if not, I can leave.
Puzzled? We just haven't interacted much.
Leviathan is just bouncing.
Especially since I was out of jail.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to talk to you. You left, and you were a completely different person.
Somewhat. It
Somewhat.
happens. Your point?
My point is, I don't know, I thought that I would be kind enough, since you were around and not super busy with work, it seems,
True.
to check in. God damn. Do I have ulterior
I see.
motives? Maybe a little bit.
Ah. Alright. That makes more sense.
Hey, that doesn't negate my...
No, it doesn't. I'm doing fine.
You can stand less than 10 feet from me, Jesus Christ.
He walks over.
Toby's
I'm
still
doing
sitting on the
fine.
ground.
He looks at the ground.
Do you require a blanket, my liege?
He sits down. I would much prefer a chair, but I suppose if you wish to talk here.
I mean, I can make us chairs.
That's true.
I don't know. I like sitting on the ground more.
Fair enough. I prefer comfort. Chairs were invented for a reason.
And the ground is more comfortable sometimes.
We will agree to disagree. Alright, what's your ulterior motive?
I feel like I'm cheating the system, having given you my fear of, like, knives and weapons.
Ah, yes, this. He pulls it out of his pocket and
You
kind of
keep it
flips
on
it.
you?
They're all kept on me.
Okay, fair. I kind of thought you would have, like, a storage space for them or something.
I do, it's me.
All of them? In your brain?
Pretty much, yes.
Jesus Christ, Jacob! How many car accidents have you lived through?
37?
Jesus Christ! Whoa, it's almost like I broke my voice there for a second.
It is useful for amassing certain qualities. I am a master chef, and yet I've never learned how to be.
Toby just stares at him, dumbfounded.
I can recite much of Shakespeare without having ever read any of his plays. I know how to tell if a building is structurally sound, yet I care very little. Hello.
Leviathan bops him with one of the heads.
Leviathan
one's
wants you to
new.
pet him.
He will gingerly pet one of the heads.
Leviathan climbs in Jacob's lap.
Ah,
He's
I
like a
see.
cat.
that makes sense.
And yes, he is new.
Anyway, you feel like you're cheating the system?
Yes, like you're cheating the system by having... Jesus Christ!
Normally, I only keep the positive ones active. Though in games, I tend to disable most, if not all of them.
Okay, that's good.
It's more fun that way. However, it is rather useful to, I don't know, immediately know what's wrong with a car if it were to break down, though I don't actually do anything about it myself. I have people for that. But I can tell them what's
You
wrong.
have people for everything.
Yes, I do.
I will never understand you.
And you. So, is this to imply that you want it back?
Yes.
Well, what would you like to play?
Your choice. I picked the last game.
My choice. If I were, I would likely pick blackjack, given my affinity for it. So, what's something simple that can be done without much thought?
I don't know. Go fish.
Go fish.
Yes. Do you have a problem with my selection?
Alright. He takes out a deck of cards.
I mean, we could also just, I don't know, try to guess whatever card is on top of the fucking deck without looking.
Very true. Alright. Sure. He hands you the deck of cards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Toby squints their eyes.
Alright.
Toby will take the first card off the deck. You want me to roll my trait?
Are you gonna shuffle the cards?
Yeah, I'll shuffle the cards.
Okay, because otherwise Jacob knows exactly what card it was going to be. Because that's one of his deck of cards. It was going to be the Ace of Hearts. Jacob looks and goes, I feel like this is a very simple game on the surface. However, the odds of winning aren't exactly great. And yet you did.
Would you believe me if I told you this was my party trick?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Well, it is. Any
I
card.
see. So you picked something that you were
No, I
good at.
led with a basic game followed up by something that had really high stakes.
Of course, of course.
I mean, would you like to try?
Sure. Jacob picks it and goes, the Ace of Spades. Very overrated.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
Fair enough.
He takes the chip out of his pocket again, offers it to you.
Toby will take the chip.
Congratulations.
Shudders as they kind of take back the chip and
That feels weird.
I believe that's all of your memories that I had.
I only ever lost one chip of my own.
Meanwhile, there are people such as Hephaestus and Tempest, who were not so lucky.
Yep. Are you okay? You seem off your game.
I'm fine.
I'm going to keep saying that. You don't seem fine.
How astute.
You're talking more like a robot now than ever.
Do you have a point with this?
I have a point of I'm trying to, I don't know, be nice. I'm trying to connect with someone and it's hard. Damn it.
He raises an eyebrow. Why?
I feel like I am terrible at it. So I'm trying to reach out. But it's hard with the people I already know really well.
I see. Sure. Why not?
You'll indulge me.
Anything that acquaintances do?
I don't know.
Lovely.
I have about 5 friends and my sister. I don't talk to people.
I have my workers and my brother.
Jesus, and I thought I was bad.
I don't need friends.
Really?
I've never needed them before. So why would I need them now?
Perhaps you realize that you've never had a place you truly belong. I don't know. You seem different. I'm throwing out my ideas.
That is what happens with act stand users I've seen. So as you can see, he looks over to his left as a little man appears.
Soldier.
I am
Soldier
different.
hops up, sword in hand.
It stares.
Soldier is disappointed. Sits back down. Toby pets her head.
So what's it like?
What like?
That. He motions to Soldier.
Them having their own free wills?
Yes.
Have you ever been in a room full of kindergartners?
No, I have memories of it that I do not choose to put into my head.
It's that. These three are basically kindergartners. They are smart enough to get through high school. Leviathan is just a good little guy.
Jacob looks down at Leviathan in his lap.
Leviathan has curled up.
Jacob is just kind of like thoughtlessly petting. Well, I would definitely prefer that.
I get the want.
Exactly. You have these four, and meanwhile I have, and he looks over at the pawns, just staring forward. Nothing. I don't have anything for any of them. One more appears. All of them, just one more appears. Nothing. Another appears. At all. One plops down. Very heavy.
You seem very stuck.
Yes? Is that what you get?
I mean, I also get depressed. Incredibly depressed, Jesus Christ. But also stuck. It's like you're looking for something that you can't find.
That is very fair. He looks at the queen piece, which resembles a statue of Act 2, but the cloak has kind of just fully closing off any body that might be in it with the texture of very old stone.
You're sighing more than Felix.
Wow, I've broken the record.
Really, you have. And if this is like your stand adapting to your depression, Felix has the world record in that. Felix doesn't have a stand right now.
I heard about that. Very odd.
Yeah, apparently a ghost came and took it.
Very odd.
Stand users.
Kind of looks up into the... It's not really a sky. In fact, instead of a sun, it's just the lights, which they turn off at some point in the night.
Have you considered just, you're looking for this thing that you cannot find. Maybe you can't find it because you're looking at others too much.
Raises an eyebrow.
Like you've forgotten who you are. You're looking at others, you're looking at Bard, you're looking at all these sentient stands and wishing you could have your stand could be sentient.
I suppose, yes.
So why not look at yourself and inward? Find what others don't have that's within you.
Well, I have a lot of things that others don't have. Like these, he holds up one of the chips.
Okay, that's not what I mean.
Yes, I know.
Who are you, Jacob A. Darby?
I mean, you just said my name.
That's not what I mean. Who are you?
He
What do you stand for, you bitch?
There's a very small smile as he's being snarky.
Look, there. There for a moment. You're doing what Felix does. Comparing yourself to others too much and forgetting who the fuck you are.
Getting the chip wasn't the main purpose, if you ask. You slipping that note into my pocket, was it?
Call it a side quest.
Oh, I'm a side quest.
No, the chip was the side quest.
Ah. You've given me a lot to think about.
Maybe you'll do something other than stare then.
You keep saying that.
Your eyes are dead!
He kind of does a face palm thing of just like rubbing one of his temples.
So we just
Don't patronize
Too
me,
bad.
Helios.
I'm gonna patronize you. It gets you to be snarky.
I see.
And I'd rather you be snarky at me than sigh and be depressing.
That is fair. He watches as Ace of Hearts kind of just sinks into the chessboard. Why did you take the initiative to do this?
I don't know.
It's just not what I expected. I thought I had an understanding of your character, and this didn't seem in it.
I've been realizing more and more that I don't really know what my character is to begin with. I'm stuck in my own way.
Interesting.
Just a lot harder to get through.
I suppose everyone is going through something.
Yep.
Why can't life just go back to when it was simpler?
You'd be kind of an asshole.
You are not wrong. I was a bit less humble.
Aware?
No, I think humble is the word. I was very aware.
Right. The rich never change.
Well, I think that I have at least somewhat. There was proof right there. He motions to where Ace of Hearts was. As I've been told, that is one of the truest forms of change. At least by Vard. Apparently, that's why I was hired in the first place.
Interesting.
And trusted so quickly anyway.
Well, I trust them as much as anyone else here.
Was the roof simply because you like heights?
Oh, yes.
I see.
Why? Are you afraid of heights?
I'm not. 17 people in my head are, but I'm not.
I mean, if I could have gotten any higher, I would have.
You probably could if you went to the apartments.
I didn't want to risk it.
You can get rather high, overlook the entire city.
What's in the upper levels of the warehouse?
Well, storing things.
Wow, actually using the warehouse as a warehouse.
Yes.
Does Vard live up there?
Yes, they do.
Good to know.
Though from what I've gathered, they rarely ever actually go in there.
With how often they're working, that makes sense.
Indeed. I also live there now. It's not as lavish as the family mansion, but...
Well, of course, you have a family mansion.
Yes, I do. I inherited it.
You inherited everything.
That's roughly accurate, though I have built things upon it. I wouldn't like to say that I'm simply the rich boy who got everything from his parents.
You sure did got a good start.
That is true, yes. What's the sigh for?
At least you knew your parents.
Trauma.
Oh, shut up.
Yes, I suppose I did. I know my father, and he takes out a single chip. Probably more than anyone can or should know.
Did you win, like, all of his memories or some shit?
On his deathbed, yes.
Damn. That's rough, buddy.
Yes, I would say so. He passed due to old age, though, so it's not too terribly sad. It's also been years. Many years. He slips it back into his pocket.
Toby just kind of sits there, quietly snacking on there.
Jacob looks at your, let's see, how would Jacob call it? Peasant food?
You're looking at me like I'm eating, like, you're, like, I don't know, something wildly strange.
I'm not one for the cheap food.
Toby just blinks.
What?
They just shake their head and eat some more chips.
It is an undeniable fact that it is cheap, and it is food.
You're depriving yourself of finding possibly something that doesn't cost $400.
Jacob, like, as he says this next sentence, he's kind of, like, smirking a bit as he, like, it starts to come on as he's saying it, because he's clearly not being that serious, and just says, I'm trying to lower myself to the peasant standards.
Toby would throw an unopened bag of chips at him.
Peasant standards my ass.
He looks down at the chips. Fine. And he opens the bag.
What kind of chips did Toby throw at Jacob?
That's a you question.
I'm asking the masses for suggestions.
Okay.
Sour cream and onion.
That is a good choice.
The little like cheese circles.
Yes.
Oh, those are
Yeah,
good.
the little cheese circles.
Flingles.
Flingles?
Flingles.
Takes it, I suppose. One bag isn't going to bring me to the death that these things cause.
God, you're overdramatic.
What?
You're overdramatic.
Am I incorrect?
Do you know how much it takes for these things to kill you?
Yes.
A fuck ton.
I am definitely aware. He takes out a chip. This person almost died of a heart attack because of it.
Well, maybe. It's not just what you consume that contributes to your health. Loosen up, Jesus Christ.
Fine, I will loosen up.
Join me on the peasant level. God.
Ugh. I wish I had other duties that I could make an excuse for to leave,
Jesus
however.
Christ! Okay, I'll just leave then! God!
Toby gets up.
Well, you didn't let me finish.
Toby turns around.
What were you saying? I'm so sorry.
I was going to continue into saying that because I have no real business, that this is the only thing calling for my attention. He's not gotten up yet.
Toby
He's still petting Leviathan.
comes back, sits back down, punches Jacob in the shoulder.
Ow.
Oh, that did not hurt.
It's an instinct.
Are you enjoying Leviathan?
He is nice.
A nice little potato.
He is rather potato-shaped. And sized.
Yes. He's also great for flinging.
Jacob kind of blinks a few times with a face of just like, huh?
Pick him up, he's full of beans. He's got a nice weight to him. You could throw him at a window and it might break.
Jacob picks up Leviathan, feels the beans.
You can soak them in milk and suck it back out.
Leviathan kind of stirs, and like one of the heads comes up, kind of looks around, goes back down.
What is your stand?
They're based off of the toys I had as a kid. What little I can remember of them.
That makes sense. That makes far more sense.
Leviathan was actually something.
I need an AU Beanie Baby name. What are they called?
Rainy
Sunny.
gremlins.
CD Sunny.
Squishy bibbies.
Squishy bibbies.
I like
I also like squishy bibbies.
Leviathan
You
is
have to
based
say it
off
like
a little squishy baby that September modified.
What have I done?
kind of-
Me more, me squishy baby.
He kind of squishes Leviathan a little. Interesting.
King is based off of a little stuffed snake that I would used to parade around with. Soldier was the knight that would take down King, and Poet was a creepy mannequin doll that my mom had that I would always put a mask on because I thought it having no face was creepy.
That's very fair. How very one-to-one.
I mean, there's differences, obviously. Like, Soldier wasn't a lion before as an actual toy.
That is very fair.
King wasn't on fire. Poe didn't have flowers growing out of them.
Interesting. Flexes his hand a bit. Mine simply took the forms they are because... Well, I'm not exactly sure. Probably something from childhood that I'm simply not thinking of. Or perhaps it's simply because I see myself as royalty. He says it in kind of that, yes, this is probably what you're thinking.
Oh no, that's not what I'm thinking.
No?
No, I mean, my first thought was, your dad ran the casino before you, yeah?
Yes, he did.
And you cared a lot for your dad. Yes?
In a way, yes.
That was my first thought.
Hmm.
I don't know. Could be wrong. I can't read your soul.
Very fair. He kind of looks back at where Ace of Hearts Act 3 was and says, honestly, I don't like what Act 3 looks like. It feels like it's taunting me.
I mean, it's a part of you.
Yes.
If I may,
Hmm.
can I see the stone one again? I want to make a point.
The queen appears and, like, thumps on the ground.
Wonderful. It looks like Act 2. Act 2 is locked up. Why are you locking Act 2 up?
I'm not. Not consciously.
Thank you. Listen, you seem to be acting like a written story character. So let us take this metaphorically. The piece of you that felt changed by meeting Vard is locked up.
You're correct.
Kobe just like is doing just like the like most infuriated like hand signs of like, what are you doing?
I don't know how to fix
I don't know
that.
either, but like, oh my god, you're.
Here, while I'm opening up, he kind of says that in a way where it's like, why am I doing this? The reason why it looking like this seems like it taunting me. Jacob takes out a foldable chessboard and slowly just sets it up as he's explaining this. The day that Act 2 was awoken, I tried many things to talk to it. The last thing I did before I went to bed was tried to play chess. He sets the last piece down. He's white, the other side is black. I made one move. He moves the pawn forward, and waited. And waited. And waited. It takes the form of the very thing that I was waiting for it to do. And yet, nothing. Not a movement that I don't command. Not a single thing different.
Kobe sits back down.
He kind of turns around, and there the board sits It's still in my house, still collecting dust.
Toby picks up Leviathan. Leviathan kind of perks up. Little heads come out, wiggling around like a little worm.
It sounds like you're expecting change without doing anything.
Perhaps. Perhaps. I simply wonder why it comes so... He looks at Soldier Poet King naturally to other stands.
I think I'm the exception and should not be counted.
I've seen many, many exceptions then.
No. I mean, the way I gained my stand is the exception. I don't know what kind of... how it changes how my stand is.
Yes, it does seem to be very unique to each individual. I remember Eve looked at me once and told me that it was triumph. And well, it works. Ace of Hearts first appeared on me when I first beat my father in a game of...
Chess.
well, yes.
You wanna know how I got my stand?
Sure.
You're gonna think I'm edgy for this. Or traumatized.
I already believe that, Miss Helios.
She shoves him.
God, I'm trying to open up to you, goddamn.
Yes, and you...
During the vampire apocalypse, my parents got turned.
Ah,
I was 7. Me and September ran and got cornered in an alley. And then someone came in. All I remember is Blue. And she did something. And then we both had stands. And that's how we survived. Continued to survive, even past the apocalypse.
So my first interpretation of you, based on your description of a petty thief, was correct. Lovely. He kind of smiles just a little bit. I was keeping an eye on you in my casino, especially because of that.
Really know how to judge a book by its cover, huh?
I run a casino, it's my job to do that. And what's on the inside, from time to time.
Well, this petty thief is still the one that beat you at your own game.
Yes, I do in fact remember the loss. Well, I remember that it happened, I don't remember
Toby pulls out
much
the
else
chip.
about it. Yes,
A
I
wonderful
remember.
feeling.
I'm sure you get much satisfaction out of that.
I do. Being able to be my own Robin Hood and beat the rich at their own game? Sorry, that was a little too peasantry for me.
I suppose you had more to continue using your writing metaphors. You had more in your pages. I'm not a metaphor person.
Don't worry, I can handle it for the both of us. You don't gotta stress your rich little brain.
He gives you a look.
Toby stands up with Leviathan.
I was thinking of heading to the bakery.
Oh, alright.
Would you like to come with?
He sits there pondering for a moment.
We could go sit in chairs.
If you insist.
I'm not insisting. I want you to make up your mind.
Jacob packs up his chessboard and then his other chessboard.
My chessboard versus the chessboard she tells you not to worry about.
True. Let's go.
Alright.
Poet pulls out a ladder, and Toby goes down the ladder down the front of the building.
You know, we can just go.
Nope.
I'm not climbing down that.
Alright, your loss.
Begolgi and Tempest.
All right.
You just walked out of Dramaturgy's shop.
Who is this scary person over here?
Oh my god, why is it so dark?
Why are they-
Wait.
Oh my fucking god.
Who? What? Who the?
That one has a very dark aura around it.
Oh, just that one.
I'm getting a Heartbreak Wonderland vibes from this one over here. Let's just... You know what? I was going to say let's make a wide berth around them, let's steer clear, but yeah, let's go up and talk to him while we're here.
Let's be respectful and just continue on our business.
It seems to be eating a cupcake.
Hey.
That's adorable. Good day.
It looks over and kind of nods.
After you.
Bakulji, as soon as you enter, you see a stand slowly phasing through the front counter.
Oh!
Why are you here? I don't know that you aren't meant to be here, but above board I do.
The back door is just open and just comes in the wafting smell of freshly baked bread. As someone comes over to, let's just say right here, and sets down a steaming hot tray, kind of next to a little, like, automatic fan that's designed to, like, blow the smell out around the room.
Oh, that's smart.
Makes sense. Yeah.
And then after she's done setting down the roll, she looks over and she just says, "Oh, hello. Welcome to Madame Mim's Marvelous Muffins and Buns. Can I get you guys anything?"
We actually have business with you. Dramaturgy sent us.
That's right.
Dramaturgy sent you? Oh, how's she doing?
Very well, very well. indeed.
Very well. Also very busy.
Oh my goodness. No. Moonbeam, bad. No. Bad. She takes like a spatula and like smacks at it. It hits him and scrolls over and curls up on the couch. Sorry about that.
Hey, it's alright.
Is it the type of business that we should talk about somewhere private?
I don't
Not
think-
necessarily.
I don't think it's that sensitive, no. Dramaturgy and my compatriot here are putting on a performance of sorts, and if I remember correctly, I do believe the request is perhaps to have you cater it?
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yes,
Hey,
quite.
yes it does.
What time? Where?
We were just about to figure that part out.
Yes.
We were just stopping by here because we were, in the area. Figured might as well see if you were, willing to
open
cater
to the
or not.
idea.
Open to the idea.
Leaning forward on the desk, just like floating there in the air awkwardly, both hands under her chin, and it's just like, well, if Johnny wants me to be there, then I'm gonna be there.
Ah, glad to hear it.
Amazing.
Yeah, just the smell of these baked goods is making me trip all over myself.
Fantastic.
They
Absolutely
just came out of
fantastic.
the oven, and they're but the best when they're fresh.
Smells amazing. What did you just make? What's fresh?
Hot cross buns.
What do you think, Tempest? Do you think we need to double check, make sure they're edible?
That's what I was thinking. Yes, a quality inspection. Make sure everything's top-notch.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
We need to make sure that we're getting
How
the
much?
choicest baked goods for the choicest of performances later. That's right.
Can I get a brains roll for one of you two? Yeah, so Bagolji, the smell wafting towards you, not only is it wonderful, it's delicious, you can't help but shake the feeling that this place kind of smells like a carnival. Or maybe a theme park? That might be closer.
Okay, so it's got kind of that,
It's very sugary, very sweet.
very, very sugary, very fried dough.
Very fried oil, yeah, lots of oil, lots of sugar. You get the sense that that Mim might be the type of person who's the more sugar and butter, the better it tastes. Because everything on this counter is fucking sweet as hell looking. I'm talking frosting, glazes, excessive amounts of buttercream.
Everyone in the audience is going to be in a sugar coma, which, you know what, that might actually work. That might actually work out in our favor if everyone's, sitting still during the performance, during the show.
Well, I hope they're not sitting too still. I want to bring some of the hype. Oh, maybe we could do do you have a theme or she starts floating around your head? Or a band name or what type of group are you?
Well,
Oh, we're looking to are you familiar with the local performers in town?
Oh yeah. Are you talking about the gym class heroes?
the very same.
Them's the ones.
I actually just sent out a shipment earlier today for their late night show. They're really a treat. Are you new in town?
Very new.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you
yes,
new
we
in
are.
general? How long have you been? Oh, I'm sorry if that's too personal. I'm curious.
Funny you should ask that, actually. We've been around. You and I, Tempest, we've been around for a while, haven't we?
Bagolgi, remember the ground rules.
Hey, of course I do. I'm being honest.
We just arrived by train.
No.
Actually,
Tempest. I think she's asking if we're wearing masks or not.
I assumed you're wearing a mask. You look too fleshy. But you're not wearing a mask, are you, little guy? Do you want a donut?
It does a little circle in a donut,
That
shape.
seems like a yes. She's gonna hold out a little fried dough ball.
All right, grabs it and does a death roll.
Yes,
he's like, oh god. Tempest.
they're on the
sweats.
house. So, yes, I recommend checking them out while you're here.
That would be.
Croc Rock defensively steps in between the cat and the donut.
Moonbeam eyes your donut.
Moonbeam versus Croc Rock, who will win?
So Moonbeam's scratching at Croc Rock.
All right, scratching at Croc Rock.
Scratching, yes.
Croc Rock explodes.
Okay.
Basically like a firecracker, just.
You don't know how gelatin stands up on end, but it does.
Oh, what in the world?
And then both of these two blink open their eyes at the sound of the explosion, and the one on the left's like, "Oh, what? Where?" And the one on the right's like, "What? What was that? What was that?
Sorry.
They're gunshot? They're gun?
They do that sometimes. It's okay.
There's stand fight here. Anyone have popcorn?
Oh dear.
Yo, wait, Mim, make some popcorn. Yeah, dude, make some popcorn.
Hey, this is getting out of control way too quickly. It's all
Tempest
just
walks over.
It's
Here you go.
over. There was no fight.
Moonbeam, are you the contestant? Moonbeam
Bagolgi.
staring down Bagolgi.
Bagolgi, looks like you had us in order. I'll be waiting outside. Thank you very much.
Mim's
Good
just
luck.
like, we're
Oh dear,
not
Tempest,
selling.
don't
no,
hang me out to dry here.
Dreamweaver, we're
Tempest,
not.
come-
No,
Tempest.
there's no fighting in here. Please, please, please. I mean, we could just take it outside. Yeah. You know I can't control what happens in here. It could just die. Think of the children, won't you? She motions into the corner at this stand over here, who is holding an egg.
He is holding an egg like a baby.
An egg.
In his other hand, he has a mug. It says "#1 Dad." He blinks.
And the Dreamweaver's on the left is just like, this old guy seems kind of boring anyway. Yeah, I mean, old man, if you don't think you can beat a cat, I mean, do you really deserve the donut?
Oh.
Yeah, what she said.
Oh.
Them's fighting words, Bagolgi.
Bagolgi just kind of
Those do be fighting
glances
words.
down at Moonbeam and is like, I wouldn't even fight a cat if it provoked me.
Moonbeam's gonna spit up rainbows on your shoe.
Oh, okay, that was like...
Ew.
Then
Second time today.
it
That's-
dejectedly walks away and jumps up and, curls up on the top of the couch.
I can't keep getting slammed like this. Do you have any, napkins or something?
Yeah. 1 second. Comes back out. She has a mop.
Little menace.
She's gonna start to mop your shoe.
First he popped cock rock. God, I'm really good today.
Cock Rock.
First he popped croc
Bagolgi,
rock,
I didn't-
I went to spread up on my shoe on top of that. I'm truly getting the welcoming treatment.
I'm really sorry about them. They just won't leave.
If there's nothing you can do, no need to apologize about it.
I'm still sorry. I know you're new to the city, and I don't want you to get a bad impression.
Hey, you know what? You know what would improve my day? Buying some of those crumb cakes that you've got back there.
Yes. Oh, you must try all of them. Every single type.
Let's start with the apple cinnamon ones. I'll take one, extra one for my friend outside as well. Yeah, I think that concludes about all of my business here. See you around, Mim.
I will see you around. I did not get your name. What's your name?
Hi, it's Bagolji.
Golgi. Oh,
And,
right.
a fellow who... I'm not sure where he went. That was Tempest.
Tempest. Okay.
Hi.
Well, it was good to meet you.
Hi, good to meet you too. And less so... Does like the little, like, I'm watching you eye thing at the, at Moonbeam. Less so you. Foul beast. But oddly adorable foul beast.
You feel like you're being stared at through the glass.
I love this cat.
Sorry for leaving you high and dry there. It's just, I have never
I
felt
know.
so
Oh,
much a fish out of water.
I understand you completely. This is like, this is how I feel every day.
Golgi!
Plain.
I wouldn't consider myself to be the most outwardly social person.
Usually I'm fine, but for some reason here, my all social grace is out the window, and I have no idea what I'm doing. God, is this how poor people feel?
Hey, let's replace all those feelings with some
Oh
crumb
my
cake,
God.
Basri.
Alright.
There
Real
we go.
lucky
That
Toby isn't around
fits.
right now.
That fits the social pit forming at your core. Some sugar, some fruit, bit of crumbs, and cinnamon. Good as this crumb cake is, it is somewhat dry.
You taking a bite of the crumb cake, Bagolji?
Yes.
You've been all over the country and shit on tour and stuff, and this tastes like food that was made with heart, you know? But there's a little bit of a lack of, like, what's the word? Logic behind the ingredients. You think maybe because the owner might not have normal taste buds. It's very sweet. And then you feel a prick on your tongue.
Oh dear.
Hold the thought. Hang on.
Gold, you take 1 damage.
Oh dear.
Oh, what the fuck?
You
The
bit
most
down
ominous
on a
damage.
needle.
Ow.
And Tempest, you watch as Bagolji's head violently explodes, blasting gore, guts, brains, bones, and blood all over the table.
Bagolji!
Not the first time I lost my head. Ayo.
He
Tempest
looks like a
looks
pile
up.
of gore.
Tempest pulls out the boys and looks wildly. Rage, just pure rage in his face. Bagolji. Tempest brings the boys close. He takes out his phone and starts texting the others. Bagolji's KIA.
Sorry, did we just kill Bagolgi? I mean, I doubt it, but...
What? He texts. I don't know what happened.
I actually organized this with Westley. This was a.
He was eating a crumb cake and then he exploded.
I took a page from his book and planned a Death from Golgi, and this was it.
Yeah, well, Goldie's daddy is never coming
Why
back.
aren't you guys crying? Where's the emotional impact?
I'm
Wesley
shocked.
promised me this would be impactful.
Anyway, Bagolji.
And only Bagolji.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's your body. Oh, that's weird.
I remember making this art.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Had to be a catch. God damn it! Oh, I'm gonna need to go pick out new clothes too. Oh, hey, Tempest, Oh.
Damn it! Whoever the bastard is who did that, will pay!
Oh dear, he's about to go apeshit. Alright, gotta figure out what's going on. Mim!
It's you hear just like snickering, just like you see his head. It's on his head.
Ha. Yeah. Serves me right for leaving a clown.
Mim flies right past you and just says,
Oh.
Guys, seriously, have some manners. I mean, he paid for it. He should have seen it coming.
Just gonna wave a hand in front of this stand over here.
This stand just goes forward through you, looking at the pastries.
Can Bagolji make a brains roll real quick? Bagolji, you feel an uncanny attraction towards every object in this room.
Why do I feel like I'm being drawn towards the cash register? Almost like I'm inclined to steal from this establishment after they just killed me. Let's go into the cash register.
Bagolji, you have possessed the cash register.
Can I pop out real quick and instead possess one of the coins?
Yeah.
Bagolji, thinking quickly and realizing that he has to de-escalate the situation before it gets out of hand, is going to possess one of the coins after possessing the cash register. Is going to like fling the coin out of the cash register, roll it like underneath the door and outside. And it's going to track through the blood, and it's going to write in front of the door. It's going to write facing Tempest.
You, after watching your friend
Traumatized.
explode, you're about to go into this whole like Jesus like moment, and then you look over at this coin spelling out with your friend's blood. I'm okay.
At least I think I'm okay. I've never died before. I don't think this is usually how it tends to go. Make it like
Can Jacob and Toby walk up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tempest looks around wildly, sees those two. Get the cover! Something just killed Bagolji! He was eating a crumb cake and it just exploded!
Is there a coin rolling?
Yes.
Here it comes!
No.
God, I'm covered in Bagolji!
Jacob goes, let me explain.
Is that an A or a Q?
That's a good question.
Could be a 4. I think it's
could.
explained.
I have no idea. Oh, first.
Not dead.
Dead.
Okay, so he's not dead.
He's not dead.
What do you mean he's not?
Hey, October, can you please roll brains?
Oh god, okay.
You still have those chips?
I would still have some chips.
Suddenly, you hear a crinkle as something leaps up onto the table, looks back at you, has your chips in its mouth, lets out just a boop, and then jumps down and splatters through the blood, scattering it all over.
Oh my fucking god. God damn it.
Tempest.
Oh Christ, how does blood tracked everywhere? How am I ever going to commit something like this?
Tempest.
What? How are you so calm right now?
We're in a city
He's
full of
alright.
stands.
Yes! I know, I'm aware. Doesn't change the fact that Bagolji just splattered everywhere.
That is true. That is what happened.
I just think
He
he
is
took a
okay,
breath.
though.
How is he okay? His body is... it's... Oh god, it's all over... Like, like I got something in my mouth.
Can I pick up the Bagolji coin?
Mr. Bastard, it did this.
Can I evade?
I will roll kleptomaniac against you.
Alright, yeah, let's do it. Let's
Oh,
go.
fuck.
What are my stats, you guys?
It's based on the
It's part of the
strength of the
object.
object. You have a bronze stat. Your stat right now is 1.
Alright, let's go.
You have a bronze of 1 as a coin.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Jacob, do you know what stand did this?
Yes, I'm aware. I remember when I first
Fell for it.
was so unassuming as to think that a sweet that I bought would be enjoyable and not result in, well, mine was
Sudden death.
confetti and not gore, but
Hey, Toby, put me down, come on, put me down.
Oh, yeah, while you're holding the coin, you can hear him. So you hear, Toby, put me down.
Bagolji, no.
What? Why not?
Cause I would like to get you fixed.
Also, how can you hear me?
I'm touching you, probably.
Let Tempest touch the coin, lest he try and kill someone.
Oh, yeah, we
I'm
probably
not
need to
that-
de-escalate the situation.
I hold the coin.
Oi. Hey,
Golgi,
not dead. Not dead, by the way. I don't think
the
I'm
fact that
dead
you're a
anyway.
spirit now doesn't mean you're dead. It doesn't mean you're not dead. Your body is in my mouth, and I don't like that.
Well, listen. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, there goes Jacob. You better catch up on him before he eats one of the
hello,
sweets in
Master
there.
Darby.
Or does something rash.
Brings you here
Hello,
this evening.
Mim.
He probably knows more.
The commotion outside.
Oh, it's just a little harmless fun.
Yes, well, they're new.
I know. It's not easy to get someone who's experienced.
That's very true. And you've had your fun. They've figured it out.
Toby,
They
what?
they are indeed.
Well, that's not
holding
part of the game, boss.
Jake.
Yeah, they have to figure out how to put him back. Yeah, see, it's not fair if we just tell him. That's kind of against the whole thing. Yeah, it's kind of like the equivalent of revealing your secret recipe or formula. Yeah.
If these psychos don't grow up right now and tell me what to do, I'm gonna possess something and do something fucking crazy.
Begolgi is threatening your establishment.
Also, Mr. Darby, it does say on the sign next to the cash register that all theatrics involved in Madam Mim's Marvelous Muffins and Buns are facetious. They're
Toby, tell him I'm gonna do something ridiculous. Don't say anything
You are
else, just say
correct.
that I'm gonna do something ridiculous.
Begolgi's going to do something ridiculous. He wanted me to tell you.
Aw, come on, what's the problem? Does the pretty boy gotta stick up his ass?
Jacob
That does
looks
it.
over.
That
Thank you.
does it. I
Thank you
possess
for
the
playing
couch.
them like this.
I possess the
Yeah,
couch.
I was hoping.
You have a 5 bronze couch.
Alright, they're going backwards out the window.
Alright, roll versus Dreamweaver. I'm gonna give them a minus because they're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just suddenly the couch whoops, crashes through the window over this guy.
You see stands come out of the ground.
Oh, jeez. The fun police is here.
If only there was some sort of culprit that was corporeal that you could pin the blame on you guys.
Hey, shut up. Stop being such a bad sport, dude. You got pranked fair and square. She says
And I'm
while
no longer
touching
in
you
the
through the couch.
And I'm no longer in the couch, get owned.
This fine citizen who just got a couch thrown over his head.
Thank you, Rage Against the Machine. Sorry for the commotion.
Its head darts over. Its head darts over and then nods and then darts back. These two start fixing the window.
Sorry, I'll bring him back. It's just a little housewarming prank that we like to do to newsstands.
It's okay. I think it's funny.
I'm glad.
Tempest
I
and
was-
Begolgi are just a little bit an elder
Old-fashioned.
generation.
Old-fashioned. I noticed. That's why I thought it would work.
You realize I'm right here, Toby.
Yeah.
She just comes over here and she makes a motion like she's pulling a sheet off of the chair. Begolgi's still sitting in the chair. She just pulls the sheet up, and he's right there.
Doesn't all the stuff?
Yeah, all the
disappear
blood
as
and gore is
well?
gone.
Yeah.
Even the stuff that got in Tempest's mouth.
Yep, all of it.
Yep.
I never want you in my mouth again.
Ooh.
Alright, feelings mutual.
Mim gives a sheepish smile. Oh my god, a dream.
Some rage. They move the couch so they can clean below it as they are dragged off.
The smaller Dreamweaver just yells out, "See you, folks!" Yeah, bye, Mim. Bye, girls. Oh.
This dad stand kind of just watches.
Through it all,
That was something.
through it all, I'm glad that nothing happened to that guy's egg.
Yes.
He pets his egg.
Mim is smiling.
Also, no hard feelings, by the way, Mim.
She does a small bow.
It's
All
not
part
the
of the
fir-
business.
Not the first time someone's taking my head off. At least it was like a friendly, head removal this time around.
I was going to tell you that there's a reason that we do catering to parties. That's a little excitement, you know? Like party crackers.
There's a... You did me quite a fright there for a moment, definitely. I thought that
Why,
was under
thank
attack
you!
again.
Thank you! That warms my heart.
How, like, legitimately,
You
how do
really
any
stopped
of you...
mine.
How does anyone in this city get anything done without constantly getting sidetracked by something like that?
Isn't that the point of life?
I believe part of it has to do with, well, from what I've seen, eating is...
Jeez, from what I've seen so far.
Optional? Just for fun?
Yes.
Are you going to downplay my business again, Jacob?
Bakeries
No.
are important.
They are! Thank you!
I am going to say that you should probably follow protocols of having a noticeable trash bin for those who cannot digest.
We should have one. Is it not?
It's not noticeable.
Okay, well, we'll work on
Maybe
it.
just a sign.
But Jacob, seriously, do you want something while you're here? You never come and visit anymore.
His cousin's
Sure.
depressed.
Well, I've got something to pick you right up. She's gonna come in.
Yes, I do
She's
about
gonna
a million
pick out,
different cheeses.
She's gonna pick out one of the rainbow cookies from the venue.
Jacob looks at October and says, but before Mim comes back, Mim is one of the few who know I'm a human and treats me okay.
He seems sweet.
Mim, Jacob, this is just for you. The reason that Mim absolutely adores you is because she can give you all of her sweets and you can actually taste them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So she comes out.
Also, I imagine that there are random holes in the wall just so Mim can, like, carry
Yes.
singular objects
Yes,
through.
the bakery looks like Swiss cheese. Yes!
Yep. it looks like Swiss cheese.
Oh, brilliant. Excellent.
Plus, it sends the smell out so people can smell.
She hands Jacob a rainbow cookie.
He takes it. And
There's gold at the end of the
Bites
rainbow.
in.
That's those little like golden sprinkles.
little gold, yeah.
But Golgi, tell me, after all this, doesn't this city not
Lovely.
feel like a big heist motor lobby?
Hey, now that you mention it, it seems like everything is,
Chaotic?
that's an odd way to put it. Yeah, chaotic, I guess. Like,
To be honest, I kind of like it. Refreshing.
It is most days here. And Jacob takes another bite. Lovely as always.
Her cheeks go bright pink. She's
how
sassy.
is someone doing something out of the ordinary, it seems?
Did you feel any
He
pain when you
smirks and just
exploded?
gently bumps Jacob.
You're a new face. I haven't seen you around here.
My mouth hurts from the needle.
I'm with the others. Those
that's
and
what
a
it
couple
was.
others.
Yes,
Ah.
no, it wasn't the pastry itself. It was something that they put in the actual.
I assume you've all met Dramaturgy then?
Yes.
She just keeps getting better and better with her outfits. You all look wonderful.
I think Tempest and I both enjoy quite a bit not being covered in blood.
It's not real blood.
Say that when it's happening. It's
That
kind
would
of
be
hard to tell.
unsanitary. What, you act like you have blood normally?
We do.
You do?
Hey, Toby's right. We're like Mr. Darby over there.
Indeed. Indeed they are.
Why didn't you say so sooner?
The whole... It was likely the whole... You know.
Don't tell unless you're asked.
I mean, I did ask.
Well, then that's Bagolji's fault.
Come on, don't pin it on me. It's awkward to be like, oh, hey, by the way, I'm a person. Like, they aren't, apparently.
I just...
It doesn't feel right.
It was
Fair, that's reasonable. I can see that.
It was a social interaction I was not properly equipped to handle. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Listen,
Shelter didn't give you a proper rundown,
No,
did she?
she didn't. Is something going on?
I don't think that she tends to do that. Jacob looks at the others. She didn't tell you everything either, did she?
We wouldn't know because we don't know if everything.
That's very fair.
All that Shelter told me was that something big and new was happening. I don't know what that means.
Of course, that's exactly what she would say. Jacob and Shelter do not have the best relationship.
I would Jacob on this one.
Let's call it a trying to make amends project. Incorporate some more people into it.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well, Vard, it's what Vard is hoping will work.
Vard was the one who came up with this?
Very same.
Vard's very, has too much faith in people for their own good.
And sometimes too little.
Yeah. Well, just like the general rule of thumb, be more transparent with people. It's a little weird when you, like, lie about it.
That was the thing. I wasn't quite sure what to say on the grounds of flesh.
I guess it wasn't really a lie. It was more so a white lie, but... I don't know. Maybe I'm being too mean. I'm sorry.
Actually, I think you're being... What
That
with...
went rather well.
How much of a sharer is Mim? Would Jacob know the
She's an oversharer.
would Jacob... Yeah, okay, I was gonna say I think that you have a rather fine reaction, probably than most, given the whole you never had an experience with a human, you had a robot.
Yeah.
Really?
A robot.
Yeah. I was made by a mad scientist.
Huh. Cool.
They ran a theme park
Really?
Interesting.
in Florida.
Wait, it's possible. This has implications.
That must be why I was getting the impression of inside the bakery is almost like a circus. Did you get that too, Tempest?
Yes, I did actually. Quite festive. I like it.
Oh my god, I have a trait from Mim that's like really sad that I want to give her.
Yeah?
It's actually a flaw. Silence causes her anxiety.
That makes perfect sense.
Oh, baby.
My user was an evil wizard.
Toby looks at her, very intrigued.
I mean that literally.
So they were like casting like evil spells?
Missile launchers.
Oh my god.
It was a robot made for, I don't remember why. Something to do with, like, shooting a giant laser. Honestly, I kind of zoned out through all of that. It's like a really bad dream, you know, it's all kind of funny. It doesn't really feel like me, but it sort of is me, but, like, I don't really blow things up anymore. I just kind of bake. Well, I mean, sometimes I blow things up.
Sometimes.
when it's necessary,
You mentioned Florida earlier, didn't you?
Yeah.
Above board question. Would we know anything remarkable has happened to or in Florida?
That's a really great
Oh boy, we finally have to answer the question!
That, because the series isn't continuing, can we say what happened?
Are we going with the
Bad
ending?
Let's say that even if it does continue one day, eventually it happened.
Yeah, let's say it partially happened, or it's at least an island.
Yeah.
So all of Florida
Florida
was
was
separated.
Yeah.
Severed by a
What?
giant laser, and is an island floating in the ocean.
Possibly sunk.
Florida's its own country.
Do you think so? You guys don't think that whole thing that happened with it breaking off from the mainland wasn't actually due to tectonic plates, but maybe a giant laser beam?
It would. Bakolji, we live in a
No, I
world
think you're
of
right, yeah.
unusual occurrences and interesting abilities and these lovely stand people. It's more than likely.
The only
Oh,
advantage
jeez.
I have.
Our conversations get so sidetracked, just like everything, just like every other aspect of life here. It seems. I wanted to extend an apologize to you for, keeping the whole being a human thing on the down low.
It's okay. I feel like we're even because I didn't point out the sign of the warning ahead of time. So she kind of like puts a finger on her cheek and smiles. I think it works.
Ma'am, would you like to meet a very squishy baby?
I would love to. Who is he?
Or cups
Hey?
like a Leviathan.
Who are you?
This is Leviathan.
Does Leviathan eat donuts?
He will eat anything you put in front of him.
It won't blow him up, I promise this time. This is real food. Hold on.
Alright.
She goes to the back, and she comes back out through one of the holes, carrying a donut hole. 3 of them. 1 for each head.
She can feed Leviathan if she wants.
She's going to!
They will just happily, kind of like lizards, snap them up. And then, snakes. You know how snakes eat things whole?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Leviathan does.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
they're so much nicer than Moonbeam.
Here, you want to hold him?
Where did that little menace go off to anyway?
I don't know, I don't care. She holds Leviathan.
I noticed that he was intentionally tracking my blood all over the place.
A little bastard sneaking out of the wall over here,
Right.
holding a donut
Aye.
in his mouth.
Hi, there's the culprit.
It looks at you. It fucking sprints.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Off to the hills. You can never trust an animal that wears a hat.
What if I put
I'm sorry, what was that, Toby?
what if I put a hat on Leviathan? Can you trust him?
I mean,
I trust him.
Soldier technically wears a hat. Soldier's a lion.
Do you want to be a little chef, little guy? I've got little
I-
chef hats.
I don't think that works because I trust you, Toby, and therefore I trust them by extension.
Here, you can be vice chef. She takes her chef hat and puts it over top of Leviathan.
Hi.
And you go
Alright.
fully engulfs him?
Yeah, exactly. Mim does not seem to realize this is a problem at all.
Leviathan doesn't think it's a problem. He likes to sit and bag.
Hi, Mr. Darby, I noticed you didn't explode. That's good.
I did not. No. It was good. Mim's pastries are very nice.
Oh, yeah, it's like, hey, it's just a Tempest, you didn't even touch your crumb cake.
I've lost my appetite.
Mim sort of
That's
pouts.
understandable.
Don't worry, don't worry. They won't go to waste.
Tempest sees Mem, walks over to it, but I am a man of excess, and he's going to
Oh my
scarf
God.
that thing down.
Tempest, roll bravery.
Yes.
Roll bravery with your new flaw.
Gotta get over a flaw.
Bravery versus the universe.
I don't think he
It's
physically
minus
can.
2 because fear of
It's just a
crumb cake.
D6, yeah. Right
God.
down on the crumb cake.
You bite
Delicious.
into it.
Delectable. Ow! That hurt.
Oh
You
dear.
take 1 damage.
Golgi gets behind a chair.
Tempest violently explodes into balloons with a party favor noise going.
That was a little bit less terrifying.
Alright, Tempest, you feel an uncanny attraction to every object.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at Mim. Does Mim have any objects?
Currently the hat is around Leviathan. Mim's wearing a dress. Both of which you could possess.
Tempest is a gentleman.
Oh,
He
she
loves
also
a hat.
has oven mitts.
I go for the oven mitts. I go for the oven mitts.
She's gonna burn her hands.
Which one, left or right?
I go for right.
You hear a voice that speaks to you. Oh, hello, Tempest.
Hello there.
What are you doing in my glove?
My glove. I'm gonna try to yank it off her hands.
Alright, I'm gonna give you a 2 bronze versus her bronze.
You can do it, Tempest.
You yank the glove off!
I have like the finger part and like the fun part. I have them like get up like and start walking around like it's bipedal. I dance Swan Lake with their glove.
Oh. And there it is. The possessed oven mitt.
Well,
Uh,
he took my thing, so I'm not gonna bring him back again.
Right.
Tempest, already intending to, Tempest brings it back and have it flip up on top of her head.
Oh, just lands with a puff.
I wonder if you could bring yourself back.
This is...
Mim smiled. People have tried. You can't.
You would be marvelous for special effects for movies, I swear.
That gives me the most... That gives me a devious little idea, I will admit. So, when you prepare your baked goods, is there like something you do to them? I noticed that it was like a pin or like some sort of like sharp object that you had snuck into the crumb cakes back there.
It's a hardened piece of icing. Melts in your mouth.
But not quick enough.
Not quick enough. All I need is the smallest little prick.
That is actually really good for safety. I was concerned about that.
How many of those pranked baked goods, quote unquote, do you have in stock right now?
Oh, I have a lot. And I'm very fast. What you thinking?
Just thinking about some possible applications, you know, just harmless pranks.
I always am down for more pranking.
Maybe some big, very,
Well, follow me this way. Follow me.
perhaps like I have a friend that I know who's very large and very, very hungry. You know?
Means a lot to pierce the skin. Well, honestly, you don't need a baked good. A knife will do, or like a pin, or a fingernail. Anything will work.
A knife will do.
A knife. Someone quote that. Someone quote that.
That's a little bit less inconspicuous. I think the baked good is I think that works because it's like you're disguising it, right? When it's a knife, that's more
Obvious, yes.
surprising.
I mean, sometimes knives just don't work. She reaches in. You want more tarts, or do you want something smaller, like cookies, donuts? We've got buns.
Cookies will work. Have any like
Have
maybe ginger
snickerdoodles?
snaps? Ginger snaps, snickerdoodles, that sort of deal.
Oh. I don't have any ginger snaps, but if you want to come back at the end of the day, I could have an order for you.
Smaller cookies, more inconspicuous, easier to hide on a person or disguise with something else. Okay.
Oh, I should also mention, this won't do anything if you're too far away from my shop.
Like,
Or if you're too far away from me.
How far exactly? Okay.
Like a mile ish. I haven't really tested it.
Do you have the time to talk more serious business, so to say?
Sure.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to
down
be
to
setting a
listen.
secret action. Everyone else do something.
I will continue doing what
I
I'm doing.
see.
Mad Mim action.
I will keep haunting the glove on top of Mim's
All
head.
right, I guess I'll be saying this to you, Tali.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna be figuring this out. I'll probably be figuring
I
this
want
out
Felix to show up.
post-session.
Damn it.
So.
Yes,
I want Femlix.
I want Femlix.
Felix, you come out of Dramaturgy's shop. Dramaturgy is behind you. Anyway, there's something different out here.
Oh.
There's something bit. There wasn't a bench there before. That's not a bench.
You see one person leaning over the side of a couch. What a comfy looking couch. And she just leans over and just says, "Hey there, beautiful lady. You in the market for a couch? A nice seat? Nice little place? Put yourself down? See the world?"
Felix looks left, looks right.
Oh God, what was that?
I got the creepy one. I got the creepy
Oh my
face.
god! Dramaturgy has had enough! Dramaturgy has had enough!
Dramaturgy has had enough of these two little shits.
Fucking snaps.
I think he's about to
Oh god, okay, I gotta
All it
get
takes is
back
one
in my
bad
voice
day.
box. Right, okay, Felix looks left, looks right. As soon as Dramaturgy like comes out behind her, she looks like just like, I think they're talking to you.
No, we're talking to you, sweetheart. Come on, seats free. Take a load off. Walking around the city, you know, it's hard on
Dramaturgy looks at them.
everyone over here is just kind of staring at Dramaturgy, just kind of sweating, just like,
One moment, Felix, and walks over without letting Felix see the face, and then and goes like, I don't get many chances to do this with someone. You're not going to ruin it for me, okay?
sorry, miss.
Thank you.
It was about to be a murder.
Just kind of scrambles back down underneath the couch, like lower, laying down. The one on the right just kind of peeks her head out, just kind of at Dramaturgy as she walks away.
Wow.
Let's get some pastries, shall we?
Oh, that sounds like fun. I think that the others are still there. Possibly?
That's very likely, because I remember seeing blood through one of the windows.
Blood? Oh.
Oh, don't worry, it's fine.
I mean, I guess Toby did say that everything was good.
Felix, you hear snoring.
Felix stops, looks over, then starts going like faster by Dramaturgy to catch it. Just like, that must be one comfortable couch.
And now we come to the point where this is Mims. So now we move back on the other map.
It's around the back. It's around the back. It's a weird entrance.
Does Mim put me right? Does Mim put me right so I can be part of this scene?
If Mim doesn't, Bagulji's going to try to with Croc Rock. Oi! Hello, Tempest? Are you under there, buddy? Tempest?
As you, like, come over here, you feel a weight in this chair.
I know he's there, but... And Bagulji's going to kind of, like, reach out and kind of feel for the sheet to see if he can, like, actually make contact with it.
Tempest, you feel someone smacking your face? Just like...
Oi!
I come over here.
How did she do this? It was like she just lifted up like a sheet that...
You feel someone
perfectly
tugging on your
disguised
cheek.
I
Pinching it.
I'm going. Is that monocle attached to you?
My visor?
Yes.
It's a separate thing.
I'm going to haunt it and launch it onto the table.
Oi! Oh. Fine. I would think
The
it
arm would. Yes, you can possess the arm.
would, so yeah, the cybernetics would, including the visor.
Possess the
Did
arm.
they do that in Mimi's?
I believe they did do that in Mimi's at some point.
With
Oi,
Dolly, yeah?
hey,
Yeah.
hey, I know you're there, cool it.
I would like.
Possessed
don't do
the
anything
arm, and
rash.
Ruth, like, fired it, I think.
I possess the arm. I'm gonna turn the hands like pointing back at Bagulji and flip them off.
Oi, hey. Listen, you can fuck with me, you can do whatever you want, you can pull practical jokes.
I'm gonna launch the hand forward and grab the sheet and pull it off.
You do not touch the arm. Oh, you're giving it a try? Okay. Oh. Wait, can I add to this somehow? Do I have any traits?
Either you're gonna get this sheet off, or we're gonna have two ghosts around here.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, frick.
Try and pull the sheet off. Reflexively, Tempest's body, which is there, slaps your hand away. Just on reflex. You take 1 damage.
Toby just takes a step back.
This time, Bagulji explodes into glitter.
Oh my god.
Glitter and sparkles everywhere.
Did someone steal an Amazon package? Jesus Christ.
You guys can see each other now.
And that's what Felix comes into.
You guys can see each other.
Can Bagulji hear me?
Yes.
You're slapping my face, you idiot!
Oh, what? And
I'm not talking
No
to
one
you.
touches the face.
I know that we're alone and whatever hell the standard do state is, but I am not talking to you. The arm is off limits.
what just
No way,
happened?
no how.
Be abstinent.
Oh,
Whatever.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
just
go that way.
lame.
Go that direction. See if I care.
Tempest looks over at Felix, does a double take.
That's how Mim
Nice.
does things.
Huh. Hey, Toby. Hey, Jacob.
that was Toby.
Felix just pulls the collar and looks down a little red.
Oh god, I love this.
It's kind of like over the shoulder.
Like the art?
Yep. Was I just not? It kind of whispers to Toby. Was I just not paying attention, or
No, that's new.
is that?
I'm assuming since Felix is standless, this is Dramaturgy's work. And based on Dramaturgy's face.
That would make sense.
Kind of rubs the back of her head. I don't look weird, right?
No. You look
I
hot.
think you look lovely. the dichotomy.
Hey, Dramaturgy. Roll bronze.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You're getting tackle hugged.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Time for Dramaturgy to get squished. Squish.
She's gonna squeeze you like fucking icing.
Well, nice metaphor. I see what you did there.
She's just like
what's
drunk.
Dramaturgy?
She hugs you.
Yo, she doesn't take damage.
Oh.
She gets squished. A little bit of goo sprays out. Just a little bit. Oh, Mim! Ah, it's so nice to see you. It feels like I haven't seen you in forever. They definitely talked this morning.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Same wavelength.
Yeah.
Let's see a brains roll from all of you, if any of you are paying attention. Mim, you would see a piece of carrot cake possessed float out of the building and aim itself towards you threateningly.
He looks up at it. Hey,
Toby
you're gonna
pulls
have to pay for
Felix
that.
this way.
Boop.
Oh god, is it flying at her?
It will. Hang on.
Alright.
Once we resolve this double escalation that's going on, someone's head's about to explode.
Dramaturgy, please.
Dramaturgy temporarily forgets what carrot cake is.
Okay, there's my durability against the cake. Are you gonna try and blow Mim up? I'm assuming you're trying to blow Mim up, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Roll carrot cake attack. It's a triangle. That seems like an edged weapon. D6
It's
plus
like a dagger of cake.
like 3. D6 plus 3.
That's a lot for a slice of cake.
It's a lot. Oh!
Get out!
Felix just like looks back at the other two, just like, what's going on?
I've got an amazing way to describe this. Dramaturgy, you're hugging Mim, and you like step back and you do the like mwah mwah thing, and then you look at her, and there's a piece of cake sticking out of her head. She just looks up at it. Oh. And then fucking explodes into carrots.
Oh well. If it isn't the little prankster showing her true colors at last.
Now that she was on the other
Well
foot.
played, well played, well played, well played. Oh, you said you weren't into all this stuff. You're good, Mr. McGoldie, you're good.
Also,
I'm sure they
Now that
haven't
we've had a
left
good
the
chuckle with it,
conversation.
can you
Am I-
like,
am-
turn
do
us
I-
back, or are all three of us stuck like this forever now?
do my eyes
I can turn you
deceive
back
me?
anytime.
But has Felix changed remarkably?
Here, should be right about... Here, come over here. Just repossess your bodies.
Alright.
You could just do that?
Yep, just repossess your bodies, bro. It's easy.
Just do it!
She says that like it's really easy.
Is it that easy?
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
But if you don't know to do it, it's not exactly
Yeah, if you don't know to it, it's
obvious,
pretty
right?
fucking scary, especially when 1, you think you died, 2, you can't see your body.
No, you gotta hug Dramaturgy. They are so amazing.
I'm soft.
Well,
No, I won't turn down a hug.
Alright, hang on, coming through. Let's see how you did on the new fit, Felix.
Tempest looks conflicted for a moment. You have a name that you prefer, or is the same name fine?
Felix is a neutral name, or at least my father said so.
Alright then. Felix, I am glad you found what makes you happy, and I'm happy for you.
Is there something different? Like, did you get like a new something else done with your hair? Did like the dramaturgy like set you up with like a barber or something? I can't quite put my finger on it.
If I
I think
understand,
it's the tits.
if I understand these kind of things the way they are, they are merely.
This is the most true to Toby interaction.
Yes, and I love it.
If my knowledge of these kind of things is accurate, Felix is merely who they've always been. Much respect.
Oh shoot! You guys hear just like a beep beep beep. I forgot to take the buns out of the oven.
While she's busy, Begolja's gonna go pay for the carrot cake.
Toby wants to hug dramaturgy, damn it.
It's very squishy.
Yes, wonderful.
Here's a tube of toothpaste.
Yeah.
You're really squishy. I love it.
I know, right?
Oh, thank you. You're less squishy than me, but still squishy.
Hell yeah.
Tempest pats his belly. Just absentmindedly.
Oh, right. It's great that you brought. I'm glad that I finally get to run into you. Points at Jacob.
Oh, yes. We only met in passing.
And everyone always says that you have game stuff and everything and are really good at cards.
Yes, that's roughly accurate.
Felix pulls out one of her many decks of cards. You wanna play just a friendly game?
Friendly game. I see.
Oh shit, so we're gonna be bringing more business to Mim now?
I mean, I just wanted to play a game with Jacob. I haven't played a crazy card game in a while.
We've been taking up so much of our time, we might as well buy some more baked goods while we're at it, right? I feel like that's the appropriate thing to do.
That seems reasonable.
You notice Mim is just trying to blow out like some very slightly black buns.
No.
Oh,
She got very distracted by all of her friends.
the burn buns.
Here, Mim. Don't give me a weird look for this. I'm gonna I pull out a heat miser and have him steal the heat from the buns so they cool down.
Mim watches enamored. Oh, thank you.
Hey, good thinking, Tempest.
Dramaturgy is hanging over Felix like a creator would their invention.
Oh my god.
I love this nerd.
her. Which card game do you like the most?
That would be blackjack.
That's fine with me. That one's a fun one.
All right.
Toby sets Leviathan on the center of the table.
Under the chair. Moonbeam is gonna add a -1 to one person at random by fucking with them.
Aw, frick.
Can I have Leviathan counterfuck with?
Yeah, go.
Aw.
21. Oh my lord.
Oh
the
my
Jacob
God.
block!
Classic Jacob!
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh.
22.
Or aces,
Yeah.
so that's a 9, that's a 12. So statistics. Never mind.
That's a 10.
Oh
That's
god.
Yeah. Jacob gives a very small smirk as he gets his 21 of just. It's the energy of like, heh, still got it.
Felix strokes her chin, just like, okay, it's statistically improbable, but oh heck it, we're having fun. Hit me.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wait.
Oof.
Oh wait, no, it's 22. I can't do math.
19.
Yeah.
Man, it's so close for both of you as well.
Ah.
I did say that Moonbeam was subtracting a 1 from one of them.
Or,
You
Roll
Moonbeam
for
made it
what card
21.
it was.
or added a card. What does
I
Moonbeam
got a
do?
chance.
So,
Chance.
22 minus 7 is 15.
It's actually the best odds you could possibly have of hitting 21.
Oh,
I
very
could
good.
roll for the 1.
You could.
Technically,
could.
all the aces are out of the pool, but this is dice, so it
it's
doesn't matter.
deranged.
We
You
can
can do
say
it.
that you shuffled 2 decks together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Big blackjack. Holy shit.
God.
Dang.
Classic Miss Helios.
I really am.
Cheating their way to victory.
I'm cheating!
Jacob looks down at Moonbeam.
Running away with the 7.
You little bitch!
Felix just sees the card running off into the distance. Just the card. Just. Oh, did someone just get us with the?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Do you want to keep dealing, Toby, or do you want to let someone else this time?
Toby offers the deck to Jacob.
Well, all right. Are we going to get that other card back?
Hold on.
5 spin. It's going to return back to sender.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Suddenly just out of Moonbeam's mouth, just to a disappointed...
Felix just holds up her hand.
Moonbeam has been defeated this day, but will rise again.
Moonbeam will remember this.
She does, like, wipes off the card a little bit, takes the spin back to herself, offers it to Jacob. There you go.
He's kind of already shuffling and kind of, like, as he's shuffling, offers, like, his hands of just, like, go ahead, throw it in. Like a juggler.
Ah! Felix, like, pulls it back and then puts it between, like, the index and middle finger and will flick it in.
Yeah,
Extra style
he just
points.
keeps it in while shuffling and gets it all. And then he's like, all right.
She claps.
And then starts dealing.
Alright.
That was really
go.
impressive.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Hands.
Okay, so
Oh, wow.
17. 17. Ooh, that's
Oh!
pretty
Oh!
good. Oh, and that's a 21!
Yeah, that's
21.
21.
It is.
That's 21. Oh my god.
Yep.
What did Jacob even get? That would be hilarious if he also got a 21.
Toby.
2 threes.
Wow. Dang, Toby.
Oh well.
Hey,
Nice try.
how's Leviathan doing?
Yeah.
Leviathan is having a good little time.
Nice.
Uh,
I'm going to try.
knock his
Bagolji
little
is going to
hands.
try to, like, if he can, very subtly make sure that Leviathan wins this next hand.
Leviathan's not getting dealt!
Well, he is now.
Oh my
god, you got a 21!
Don't even need to.
Ironic.
Don't even need to spend plus points.
Ironic.
Yeah, those cards go to
Wow.
cards go to my fucking homie Leviathan over here.
Jacob rolled to try and sleight of hand something as well, but you just kind of take advantage of it, and the cards that he was trying to give himself go to Leviathan.
Felix, seeing that there is cards on the table in front of no one, just goes, oh, hello.
Leviathan's sitting there. I don't know why Leviathan got dealt.
Oh,
Leviathan, do you want to play?
It's truly a mystery. Pay for the food, pay for the cake earlier, and also I'd like to also order a cheesecake for everyone at the table.
Hell yeah.
Damn it. Yeah.
oh.
It seems like everyone's going to be sticking around for a little bit longer than they originally thought they were. So
Well, you know, I was at first a little surprised, but you seem to be fitting right in. I hope you enjoy your stay.
hey, thank you kindly. What kind of cheesecakes?
Like, okay, so it's not a New York cheesecake, it's a Chicago cheesecake. What's the difference? You can't really fucking tell, but Mim assures you that there's a
It's
difference.
deep dish.
Yes! Holy fucking yes!
Oh,
Unsafe to consume, or?
Probably.
Okay.
She doesn't tend to do cakes very often. It's mainly only the smaller things.
Yeah, Dramaturgy would know it's anything that you can pop in your mouth in one bite would have the pranks.
Yeah.
Until they're out.
Ooh, do you want me to deal this time if we're playing another hand?
How'd Leviathan get so lucky? That's odd. This seat must just be lucky or something. You want to try it, Jacob? Switch.
Sure.
Yeah, I sit here, you sit
Toby
there.
glares the Goltry down.
They know.
Do I activate Jacob's villainous action?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Why you shuffle? I'm just gonna go over here for a little bit. No particular reason why.
But of course.
Bagolji's going to go over to this table and like get one of the chairs and be like, pardon me, is there somebody else sitting here?
Looks over and then kind of motions a shadowy hand and just goes, by all means.
Ah, hi. Thank you very much. Kind of have a full party go. Do you like cards?
Yeah.
Not my forte especially, but
Do you like cheesecake?
that depends.
Oh, pull your seat up. Come over here and join us. Right, Tempest, I got you a chair as well. Why don't you take a seat over here, buddy?
All right, guys. Time. I'm gonna name him.
Name him.
Yeah.
Can I
Name
get
him.
a name? Can I help? I haven't been doing anything.
It's this game of blackjack.
Aye, that it is.
I see.
Familiar?
A little.
Ah,
I've been invited to a game or two, and I suppose now is simply one of those times again.
alright, simple refresher is... Basically, you just get dealt cards, and you're trying to reach 21 without going over. And if you get the opportunity to cheat, you cheat.
This lot is notorious for it.
But of course.
Hey, we're playing card games with Mr. Darby over here. I think it's a given.
That's
I'm
what
the
I
only
mean.
one-
I've never cheated once in my life.
Hey, yeah, there we go. That's exactly what someone who cheats all of the goddamn time would say.
And I'm pretty sure at least one of you has a criminal record.
I don't have a criminal record. Arsene Lupin does, though.
Right.
Aye.
I see. This man, the large, tall man crouches down.
As this like smoky, shadowy creature is like sitting down here, you notice a second form just kind of walk out of the smoke and like sit down in front of them, and you hear sort of a softer voice just go, "Can I play too?"
Alright, I'm not gonna ask questions. Yeah, come on, let's go. What's the matter? What's the matter, Mr. Darby? Is the deck stuck to your hands or something?
No, it's not. He looks at you. You both exchange a look. You both know the other knows, but you don't want to say it.
Hey, no funny business, everyone.
I would never. She says as she slides a hand like some fucking cards up her sleeve.
You people gotta stop saying the exact things cheaters would say.
It's only standard.
With Soldier Poet King kind of under the floor, in like under the table,
Aye.
Leviathan combine the two words "best" and "luck" and just slide them onto one of Toby's cards.
Oh,
That's fun. Very good
Little
way.
cheating potato. Can I use
Oh,
my
that's
ability
good.
to try and cheat then?
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, did Tali roll max?
No.
He's gonna try to sneak them underneath the table and 3D print with his 3D printer arm exact replicas with different numbers.
oh my god.
Oh, that's
I'm
an
also using
escalation with
printer
me!
arm. I'm also using printer arm. Okay, escalation, let's go.
What about Tempest? Is Tempest cheating?
This is unfair.
Tempest is-
Leviathan's OP.
Nah, Tempest didn't join in, remember?
Oh, Tempest.
Tempest is watching, and like from his outside perspective, he's seeing all the goddamn cheating that's going on, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
He's very much entertained by this. Like,
I just like the idea of like everyone going around showing their cards and celebrating, and then like Puppet Lady's the last just holding on to her too, just smiling.
I just remembered something. We totally forgot to bet anything during those games.
Oh no, this was all just for fun.
And,
doing bad.
thrill of losing something important to you is part of the fun.
Okay. She's gonna pluck off one of her button eyes and place it on the table.
Oh no.
Shoot. Gotta find something to match that. Okay,
I mean, couldn't you just put your
Come on,
visor
you
down?
big old me.
Begoldu takes off his arm.
Oh!
Bagoldi throws his arm in the top.
Felix is just like, I don't think I can bet on any of this. I don't really have anything left to lose.
Well, when I'm around, you can always find something to lose.
You
You know what they say, fortune favors the bold.
Fortune, as the owner of a casino, I can also say that that was a phrase invented by us. Fortune truly favors those who know when to back out.
Felix taps her nose.
I don't think going to Dramaturgy's shop is a punishment.
Oh, who would ever think that being dressed up by myself would be a punishment?
The perfect thing! Felix, for a moment, remembers, like, back to, like, you know, not strip for me, and just reflexively covers, like, her chest a little, just like, I want to say a punishment. It is fun after a little bit, though.
So, loser gets to be my doll.
Oh, I've already lost. Felix hops up.
The stand is gonna look to the side at the shadow stand.
How do you determine a definitive loser at blackjack?
The shadowy stand kind of like does a very slow like shrug of like dramaturgy's known that she's basically just gonna play dress up with you, so
The stand gives like a knowing look of like, seems like she's used to that sort of thing. So
yeah.
I want to see the scary guy in something fucking dapper. Let's go.
let's go, scary guy, give him a top hat.
Ooh, Jacob!
Good job, Jacob.
Oh my god!
Jacob,
Classic
killing it.
Jacob.
Classic
The shadowy stand kind of like there's slow claps coming from somewhere, probably.
And you just hear a soft sigh and just an
Oh, Trent.
Well, I've been needing a new style anyway.
Dramaturgy is really good at that.
I am indeed. I think that's where we ended up.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah. I'm gonna remind everyone of perfect pudding.
Perfect pudding.
Bastard! This little bastard!
Love
I
it.
Pieces of
love
shit
that.
which have already shown up, but I just want to share them again. Do you guys want to see the mask form?
I
Hell yeah.
do. I like
Yeah.
them.
They're
were-
wonderful.
That's the art that was
That's the art I
finished.
finished today.
Oh, nice.
That
Look
is
at
good.
them!
That's so much
Yeah.
fun.
These
They're-
fucking pieces of shit. I love
Okay,
them.
they're-
My
Well,
god.
okay, I'm curious.
They would get
what,
glitter everywhere.
What
Oh,
would
they
have happened if-
sparkle.
What would have happened if Felix like sat on the couch? Would she have gone to Dreamland?
She would have gone to sleep. Yeah. Honestly, okay. I really want someone to sit on the couch because there's a reason why they're doing it all the time, and it's amazing.
You're not gonna make me have to kill myself again, are you?
No.
Is it gonna make us explode?
No, baby.
You caught me
have some
off
of
guard
the
with that
lit-
shit. You
some
really
of the-
did.
Yeah, I want to see the random arts.
Yeah.
Listen, when
Yeah, I'll do
when
that. at the
Bagoji
end.
detonated, I panicked for a moment. I was like,
Three.
oh shit.
Act 3.
The tray.
Femwick.
Femlix.
Femlix, give me Femlix.
Yeah,
I like
Femlix.
Femlix.
Pretty.
She's really pretty. She's almost a year old.
She's so pretty.
Yep.
I so love those.
I can talk about that one hand.
We don't
What,
worry
one
about
hand?
that hand.
Listen,
Yep.
it's good. It's all good.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah, it's fine.
Kat, I what did you think about my stupid idea based on your idea?
Listen, I'm gonna do it.
Can
Oh
I
my
post
God.
the dramaturgy Femlix I drew during the session?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may.
I want
Tali, you're
people
gonna
to
have a
see that.
lot of Femlix to.
I'm gonna draw some.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna have a
I-
bunch of outfits to use.
I love so
Nerd.
much.
Look at her.
No, nerd. I'm getting paid. I'm being paid, so I do not mind being forced into extrovert by Richard.
I love Felix. Fucking so many different
then-
Felix.
Then there's Ace of Hearts Act 3. Finally!
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 I-
I specifically didn't upgrade these arts yet. So here, I'll post the ones that had been revealed. Just
Fun.
Let's
Or-
go.
They're
Guy.
still really solid.
I love
there's the
that.
pawn,
Oh,
there's the
cool.
rook.
I love.
You
I
can
love
definitely
Here's
tell
the
this is
knight.
old art.
Horsey.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow.
listen, I'm attracted to this knight, I gotta say. It's the
Gonna say
legs.
nighty night.
It's the legs.
Those kicking
Well,
boots.
lucky for you, there's two of them.
Oh. Oh my.
Here's the bishop.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that is so cool.
Bishop looks so cool. Like,
Dude,
Oh,
why the
that's
fuck are
good
these so
art.
good?
And then
What do you
the-
mean, Tali? Does
Oh my-
Jacob Darby not deserve it?
Fuck, what's that called? What's it called?
He's been through so much. Let
That
him
makes
have
me
one
think of an
W.
Iron Maiden.
It does.
Oh yeah,
It's really cool. I like this.
Yeah.
that's really ironic with the symbolism.
Right?
Hey.
Especially what he said and everything. Part of me was like so curious. It's just like, man, I want to hear what Toby would say to Felix in that symbolism stuff.
Toby's been holding their.
Oh, and you know what? Since
wanna
Jacob
know.
is the king piece, quote unquote, I'll post him again too, just because it's been so long.
I love him.
Look at him.
He's so good.
Dead eyes.
So dead inside.
You've got dead eyes!
Eyes like a dead fish.
Hey, you got him down from a 3 to a 2 though.
I did by
Forced him
being
to play a
angry.
game. He had a little fun. Here's Mad
Mim is
Madam Mim.
adorable.
I love her. She's also a
And her
prankster.
marvelous muffins and buns.
Her marvelous
Okay, can
muffins and buns.
Can I just say that I find it very hilarious that she's holding 2 breast-sized, loaves right in front of her chest area.
That's how you hold a tray, Richard.
I know, but it's hilarious to me.
Okay, buddy.
All right.
This art, by the way, is also probably about as old as Femlix. Hold on, when was this made?
around the same time.
April 4th.
Is this why Richard eats so many, specifically phallic-shaped foods?
Hey, Wes-
Oh, also, technically, the Dreamweaver girls were a redraw. This is the original one that I drew back when I drew Moonbeam, but
Yeah.
I didn't like it, so I wanted to update them.
Yeah. They're good.
They are still really
But-
good. I seriously thought them
They're good, but I
off.
put out yeah.
This is Rage Against the Machine.
Yo,
Thank you, Curly.
curly art,
Very,
Indeed.
very
cool.
good. I
love
love.
Ghost.
Yes.
You can post
guys,
your little
I
ghost.
spent like an hour or two
You've
trying to make this
been
right.
very excited.
Guys, I actually contributed.
You did it! Hell yeah!
Your
Ghost.
little tissue
The
ghost.
The ghost.
Your little tissue ghost.
He's got a little flower.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
realize.
flower.
I did not realize that they were tissues and connected to the fishu. Fishu box.
Here's gin and juice.
Who drew gin and juice? Is that also curly?
That's Curly.
That's also
yeah.
curly.
That's so good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We
Is that an adorable
we spent a lot of time figuring out
Oh my god.
gin and juice.
Does he just carbonate things?
I don't know. Does he?
Is that his whole thing?
All right, gin and juice. I've
Does he?
I've got your ultimate test. Carbonate this mayonnaise.
Oh.
I can't
What
believe
the
Heffy
hell
drank
is wrong
carbonated
with you?
coffee today.
Yep. Also, technically, I don't know how, but they found me didn't show up in the thing, but I'm gonna post the one with them anyway because it's all in one big art.
Yeah, you've been working on this for a while.
I have indeed.
Oh, hell yeah.
Look at them.
Here they all
Oh my
are.
I really love it.
I kill the light.
Let her be dramatic.
She's so dramatic.
She is.
Yeah.
Man on the Silver Mountain is so fucking chonky, dude.
He's buff. Buff man.
I fucking love the little boys still.
So, who did all the random stand art in this episode? We should shout them out all at once so I can put them on screen.
We should indeed. Thank you, Tali. So there was fucking Penny, who did Tali put up some of the art
Yeah.
right now on the screen because I'm not
I
going to
will
be able
categorize
to
it
show all of
visually on screen
it.
for everyone.
Exactly.
Wow.
I'll
wow.
probably
look
be able to
look at
tell.
all that. Look at all that beautiful art on screen.
Oh, look at all that art.
Look
Look
at
at all
Yeah.
that.
It's amazing.
Look at
Thank
all
you, all of
those
you.
art.
Yo, Penny, killing it, my dude. Nice, cute
Yo.
women. I'm sure there's at least one. I
God,
love this
what's-
one so much.
What's the name
Penny, a
of this
real
one?
one.
I need to know, because, oh, I love that art.
Well, maybe you'll find out one day.
Ask her.
I will.
Yeah,
We're not.
we're saving that for in RP.
Exactly.
Oh, I love it.
There was Angel Fighter, who
Oh,
did
geez.
some pretty cool ones.
Angels, oh yeah. I was gonna say, do you wanna post the Rohan arts of Atomic Punk and
Oh,
Song
yeah.
of Storms
I'll-
at some point too?
Yeah.
From what I understand, we got some cameos in there as well.
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
other series.
Oh,
Yeah.
there they are.
Wow.
I really wanted to have epic arts for arguing over. I believe Rohan's the one who suggested pancakes have to be made in pans.
They're not pancakes if they're not made in pans!
Oh, Angel also did a skull.
Skull! Skull, skull, skull,
Deer
skull, skull.
skull.
manifest.
And wrapping into flesh.
Spooky Man, also
Okay.
the one who stole Felix's
Felix's
Oh my
vibe.
god. Vibe. Not only was your vibe checked, your vibe was straight up fucking yoinked.
Yep. And then Skull.
Go check
All
out.
the links to these people are in the description.
Go-
I will be credited.
If
with.
you like the designs and art these people make, go check them out on their things, on their socials.
Go
Indeed.
commission them. Get yourself some art.
Guys,
And
guys.
here-
Here at Sandwich Break, we greatly support the art community. We love the art community. You should too.
indeed we do.
We're just a group of
Um,
artists passing around the same $20 bill.
The same $20 stand.
Correctamundo.
$20 stand.
Dude, when's my turn? When's my turn?
Cash.
Oh wait.
I want to hold the
One-
cash.
Open commission. bitch.
one real quick. Roxy did quite a few of them. I cannot remember if any of them have shown up except for this one.
Yes, I love this one.
I like
They're
it.
all on the
Cool.
same canvas, so
Ah.
I just snipped the thing. But
Roxy
rest
good.
assured.
That
Roxy
is-
art good.
It's like not. They don't even need pupils, but you can already tell they're doing the side eye.
yeah.
Your siding is so hard.
And then also Jared made basically all of the maps. Thank you, Jared.
Thank you, Jared.
Jared,
Thank you,
aka Finagle, is
Jared.
very cool.
Yeah, Finangle.
He's a very cool.
And then there's
He does it nice.
other person that I have to find real quick. Behold some
Behold.
of this wonderful art.
Oh yeah,
I love
these are
this art.
beautiful.
Listen, I love this art so much. Look at
It's
how
very good.
Colors,
very pretty.
Colors nice, shapes
So-
nice.
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
I wish I
little
knew
Fishy
the
glowing
box.
Fix you box.
Fishy
He's a
box.
little king.
Fishy box, my beloved.
Fishy box, my son. Wesley, I'm making this an emote.
Okay.
Please do.
Fishy
Please
box.
do.
Puppet wife.
Why?
I have
So
My
cool.
Fishy box holds a special place in my heart. For those who know that I have a very particular history with fish.
And tissue boxes. Oh my god, wait! Soldier Poet King! Soldier
Yes!
Poet King!
Oh my god,
right.
we forgot the baby!
Soldier Poet King!
Look at them.
Oh,
Look
they're
at
so good.
them!
Very good.
It is very nice. I like his book and fucking the flames.
The flames.
Ooh. The colors on this telly. Fucking nailed it.
Oh yeah.